Folks. All right, who wants to do the recap from last session? It's been a while since you've done.
We had downtime.
Yeah, we had downtime. There really isn't much to summarize. Ash showed up and told everybody that what you already knew, which is Rasha, aka the Black Sheep Covenant, is dead. Isadora is not dead, and Hyrule is looking for her. And the Shepherd's, or the Death Scythe, the big death thing.
The boat won't go.
The Death Star that Deliverance made has been left inert in space due to Nimish saboteurs who are on board it. And we also learned through a way too good roll that there's a second Quinn, 2 of them. And Alice learned that there's a shot that you can get that makes you incredibly nauseous anytime you drink alcohol. Alice, did you know that shot exists even now in current time? It does.
No, I was not aware of that.
Scarlett, you're making audible bashing noises. And maybe
sorry.
Don't. Anyway, so that was the recap. We can. I will hand it over to the actual GM of this now. Unless I missed anything important. I don't think I did, but I might have.
I think that covered basically all of it, right?
Oh, Sylvia talked to Quinn and had to do so by jacking into things and going through the psychic emanations of the universe. Because Quinn could not be contacted through any other means.
I'm sure the fact that we brought back her smart brain implants to do that, or rather did a reminder of them, will not in fact pay off in any of the exhibition.
Well, you are. All right, Alice. So, I got. What does Bryn get a call? Like the Common Front contact Bryn. I mean, what's going on here?
All right. So the Common Front does contact Bryn, specifically Rhea. She still has the hex. Oh, oops! I picked Bryn, so me. Oop, there we go. The Common Front still has the Hex Girls on a retainer. And specifically, it is no longer just the Common Front that does, but the newly minted Allied Fleet, which is not just Rhea's initial Common Front fleet, but has grown to expanded into a couple of different commands at this point. Currently, they have been sort of playing keep away with keep away with Deliverance, keeping them from reinforcing the TBK weapon, but also keeping them from really throwing their weight around like they would in the ways that they would normally want to. Unfortunately, this plan is kind of breaking down because there are holes in their net, and one of those holes specifically was supposed to be filled by a clanner ship with clanners that you guys have met. Seeing as they're the ones that you met during Lyra's challenge.
Yeah, the Clash of the Clans episode. Cool.
Yeah, so since you guys know them, she's actually sent you off after their last nav buoy. That they, like the last time they checked in, to see what is up with them and what's keeping them, basically. In case anyone needs to make any adjustments, we are going to be in space, so if you have anything that you need to change because of that, now's probably the time.
I'm good.
Okay. Just making sure. So when you do arrive at that buoy, there is actually a clan ship there, all by itself, just kind of hanging in space. Does not immediately heal you. When you hail it, when you hail them, you get a burst of static and then some people arguing in the background until finally one voice takes over and the person on on the other line sounds a little bit young as they say, hi, give me a moment. I'm not really sure how to see you yet.
I will walk them through it because it's probably pretty standard. You just hit that button. No, and another one next to it. Okay, now just wait a second. Can you see me now?
It is incredibly irritating. Like whoever this is, it's just they've literally if you could guess, they've literally never touched any of these things before. But you do finally get a little visual. They've managed to connect with you, and it is a 15-year-old boy. Looks about who in sort of a standard flight jumpsuit, who nervously waves at you as like, "Hi, sorry, we're a little short-handed."
Coriander waves back.
I don't actually know who you are because I'm actually don't know how to use the active sensor. I only have radar right now. You are a mob.
Bryn will actively send their shit to him or them. I didn't even get that. And so we're the Hex Girls. We're here for a mission to meet you all, I guess. What happened over there?
Well, see, everyone's kind of busy right now.
With what?
Well, guarding things mostly.
Guarding what?
So we have obligations, right? And like the various planets and caravans and whatnot, they give us a tithe, and then we come to the rescue if anything bad happens, right? So so like a lot of bad things happen at once, right? All in this area. So it was kind of an all hands on deck thing, and Mr. Josephus just told me that it would be okay, and if anything happened, I was supposed to push the button. And I didn't push the button.
Don't push the button. I don't know what it is. Don't push it.
I haven't pushed the button yet. Like, he actually, he will tilt the screen down to show you the big button. Which you know enough about what a ship's bridge looks like to know that this is definitely an automated defense system. Like a
if you press that, we'll get shot. Please don't press that.
Yes. Okay. Well, I didn't push it. Anyway,
can we dock, please?
Yeah, sure. He does know how to actually walk you through that and give you the codes for that, so he can get you docked with him.
I'm gonna broadcast everyone else off the channel of him and say, I think they're all left on other missions.
Well,
do y'all actually board the ship?
Yeah, I'm gonna board the ship. I gotta see what's happening here because this seems a little bit like, oh, we gotta figure out what's going on before we
Where
engage
the hell's
shit.
Sylvia? Sylvia, be there.
Sylvia is in fact here.
Yeah, there you go.
I've been quiet mostly because I think my mic is starting to pick up echo from Alice as well. So I'm trying to figure out how to fix that in the background while I... yeah.
Come close the door a little bit, Cass.
Yeah, see, that's probably it.
So, when you come to the airlock, the first person you meet is actually, they are in I would say it's a wheelchair, but it doesn't actually have wheels. It's like it has a little repulsor set up. And has like in emergencies, it can actually clamp itself onto the walls and like literally walk because it's designed for 0G. You may or may not vaguely remember this person, but they were one of the many clan warriors who came aboard the ship. They recognize you, Bryn, and salute you in a way that you find you haven't been saluted since you were in the service. Apparently, they do the research.
That's not necessary. Thank you.
Of course. I am assuming you're probably not looking for me, though.
No.
I wouldn't be here either, but accident. well, okay, not an accident. I was a little slow, and it's not important. I'll be fine. I'll be fine in the long term. But you probably need the rest of our warriors. Am I guessing that right?
Do we? I'm asking GM.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. We're here. We're out some kind of mission. They all had to go out to like defend stuff.
We had multiple emergency calls happen within hours of each other. Star Colonel Josephus, you've met him, is convinced that they're all connected. He is currently escorting a civilian ship, the Northumbria, to its destination. He was convinced that where the station they were going was sort of the center of this web. I don't know if he's right or not, but I can definitely feed. If once I get up to the bridge, I can feed coordinates into your ships.
Yeah, let me see that. I would suspect that if it happened at once, that there's probably something going on, but I need to see your data.
Yeah, he'll actually take you to the bridge with him.
Yeah,
and he'll lay it out.
I'll go in there and I'll like take over because like I know how to command a starship bridge. That was my job.
Yeah, the bridge is actually manned mostly by teenagers because they're the only ones that haven't been sent out, and they're all.
God, we're on white base.
Oh God, we're at white base.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna punch a child.
Protect white base.
It's literally just white base with this one guy who got blown out of his mech a couple of weeks ago. And he'll actually run you through, and it's pretty convincing. Multiple different pirate attacks that happen too close to each other for the pirates in question to have been based that far away. At the center of this sort of web of attacks the last week is an area around the space station. A space station that's just called. It just has like a series of numbers. In parentheses next to it, it says Long Rim Station Altremor. Which may or may not mean anything to you.
That means something to Sylvia very specifically. And as soon as she sees that, she goes, "Oh no."
Bryn would not know, so he would say, what's up?
That's where I'm from.
There are actual pictures captured by one of the surviving skiffs that was trying to transport some cargo in the area. Would Sylvia look through those real quick?
Absolutely, she would.
She recognizes several of them.
What are they specifically?
She recognizes them because she's pretty sure that the guy in that fighter is her uncle. Because it's painted exactly like his was.
I'm going to kill him. And Sylvia just turns to Bryn and goes, "How much have I told you about Altremor?"
Nothing. I don't think I've ever heard of that name before.
Oh, right. Sorry, I don't like to talk about it much. Altremor's where I'm from. I was born there before SmartBrain picked me up. And we used to be a raiding station.
So what's happening there now? Like what were all the things they're called out for? Like what's the pattern?
The pattern is that they've been hitting. Some of it's just been hitting like random cargo ships. Specifically, the thing that they seem to be focusing mostly on is hitting the routes being used by some ships from coming from Union space. As Union has slowly started to reconnect in very, very minute ways with Overture, they've established routes through the long rim, and which has begun drifting closer to Overture over time. Or at least the stations have drifted. And when they hit these, they tear through them, and most of what they're interested in seems to be printers and mech frames and kind of like, military tech mostly. The only thing that really unites it is that the rare cases that they've run into passengers bearing or ships bearing any kind of Horus technology, they have captured those almost completely intact and vanished with them.
But it's mostly just like pirates just like getting shit for themselves they can use to do more piracy.
Yeah, most of it's just pirate shit, doing pirate shit to do more pirate shit. The only exceptions are Horus technology, which they are specifically like, once they get that, they will immediately leave. Even if there's like really good stuff for them to grab.
Well, and the only weird thing now is that they've done this all at once instead of like piecemeal. In a bunch of places to spread everyone out. So either the pirates got some agenda or someone is giving them some shit to do for them.
Yeah, you've dealt with pirates before. This is way too frantic for pirates.
Yeah, because they be spent thing too. Like they want to do massive force and just get in, get out. They don't want to take losses.
Yeah.
Who would be in the area that would be like making pirates do shit for them to like distract or something?
The Clan Warrior says that the only people they know of in the area who have a lot of sway here are a couple of Boundless companies have like outposts out here. They're basically trading posts. And a couple of like, smaller mining conglomerates. There's not a lot of big players out here. There are a couple of research stations out here from companies that are based in Boundless, but they don't know what that would be. Apparently Josephus was baffled himself.
Yeah, so I guess what we do here, because we need the other clanners to do this mission. So should we go help them out, or should we just wait? Or investigate something else while we're waiting?
I'm going. And Sylvia makes that decision pretty unilaterally, just walking back toward her neck, because the raiders are very definitely people she knows, so she's heading that way.
Well, I mean, if we have a lead there, let's go there then. Yeah, might as well just go to the source.
All right. They will give you the actual... they'll give you map data basically, so you can just sort of follow the path that the Northumbria was supposed to take.
All right, we're gonna leave. If you need to, hit that button. If someone doesn't respond nicely to the hails, okay? And don't let someone into your ship as easy as let us in the ship. Come on.
The 50-year-olds on white baits are suitably mortified.
You're lucky we were here on purpose to work with you and not take over the ship.
All right. You follow along the path, and for about a couple of hours until at sort of quick sublight, until you hit the scene in front of you. If you are on the right page with me, a small freighter, which is tagged as the SS Northumbria, being guarded by a trio of mechs, is being menaced by a small raiding force, which is basically identical to the ones you saw in those images. As soon as you get within range to tell what's going on there, you get immediately hit by a SOS from the freighter. just sort of a standard like automated like message that repeats over and over and over again, calling for assistance.
Mr. Clean can't help us forever.
And you also get a second message from Josephus, who hails you on a wideband frequency, basically pinging everyone within like a parsec, loudly greeting you.
If they're pinging if he's pinging everybody in vicinity, Bryn, you finally get a notification from Quinn that just says present. So it looks like some the Hex Girls are showing up. Some of them.
Oh, real quick, we should change this grid to hex.
Oh yeah, it's not hexes,
Yeah.
Square.
Alice. You fucked it up.
It's true, I did.
You're gonna upset Jeff if you don't, and also make it the wrong hexes.
No, don't make it the wrong hexes.
You all do know, and I'm just gonna be an ass about this. You know that Lancer doesn't
There we go.
define itself as a hex game, right? Very specifically measures everything in space.
But I
kinda
like
the
hex.
hexes.
Let us
I
have
kinda like the
this.
hexes.
Let us have this. Go
They're
on.
they're kind of nice and
So yeah,
static. I like
Bryn,
them.
Quinn lets you know that she's there, but continue. Josephus gets a tiny hi in like the smallest font in response to his hello.
He sends you back a little sound file of a that sounds like a little like what you imagine a slug horn would sound like a jolly little horn noise.
Doot. Yes. Boop. Yep. Cool.
And he will also he will send an actual formal like request for assistance there. I had a feeling we'd be jumped on this route. I already know why you're here. I know we're late, but I can't leave a mystery unsolved. And yeah, once we have everybody in, this is an escort mission. You need to get the Northumbria to the box at the edge, and once it's there, once Northumbria and the Clanners are in that box, then that will have been mission accomplished.
Alright, before we begin, Coriander asks Sylvia, which one of these is the one you want to kill?
Sylvia is speechless because she's just seen this mech, which wasn't in the pictures earlier.
How mean of your wife to do this to you.
No. Sylvia just, over the comms, just on the same wideband frequency says, Dad?
There is no response.
Can you put my pog out? I can't get it out of
Poggers.
the thing.
Yeah, I can do
You're
that.
probably
for you.
gonna need to pull
I
mine
got
out
it.
too. Put it as far forward as you can,
Yep.
but it's definitely
I-
definitely not there yet.
Accidentally a pog.
I will there.
Thanks. Thank you.
Yeah.
Yep. Don't worry about that. It shouldn't have a border.
Alright,
I should have at least made it transparent though, but I'm lazy.
okay.
All right, and it will also be player turn.
Alright. Who wants to go first?
My action's pretty simple, so if somebody's got something they need to do, then they should do it.
Alice, how do we move the ship?
What now?
How does the Northumbria move?
It moves. Let me calculate this real quick. It moves 4 hexes forward to turn.
Okay.
Okay.
Um.
So it's just a timer, so we just have to jump into these guys and keep them away from it.
Is it okay if I go first?
I think that would be a great idea, actually.
Good.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. Ahem. At the start of the Lich's turn, set down a soul vessel at its current location, replacing any previous markers. Once per round, as a reaction when the Lich is hit by an attack, fails a save or check, or takes damage from heat from any source, even itself, it may immediately gain immunity to all damage, heat, or conditions from that effect. It then teleports to the marker, or as close as possible. The Lich can also take this reaction at the end of any turn, including its own, but does so only. But if it does so, it only teleports and does not gain immunity. It cannot take this reaction if it is jammed, stunned, grappled, or unable to make reactions for any reason. So since you put my pog right there, here's my soul vessel. Alright, so
Yeah.
Lich has a speed of 7. So 1, 2, 3,
Oh,
4,
I-
5, 6, 7. Okay. So we'll be going to here. Boop. We are going to be hacking. Yep. Okay, so my first action will be to do a hack. I'll be attacking that ship right in front of me that I will ping here in just a moment. I just need to look at the hack. Okay, I have the hack. Alright, so this ship right here is now being hacked. Watch me not do this though. It's gonna be great. Oh wait, tech attack is +7, not +67. Calm down now. That would have been frightening. Oh dear, she did in fact miss. Maybe that might hit its E defense.
That
hits
will in
most
fact
things.
hit its E defense.
All right, it is summoned. All characters within range 3 of me are pulled adjacent to me or as close as possible. So it's sucked in.
Is that size 2 or size 3?
It's supposed to be the same size as whatchamacallit. It's a size 3 bag.
Okay.
I couldn't find the size 3 pog bases. Sorry about that.
No, it's fine.
So allow me to narrate this because while you, the players, have been seeing me move this around on the map, you don't see Quinn until this moment, but you do hear her coming. So it just glitches into reality, and this thing is sucked in, and then it swings out. So that is hopefully a hit. If not, I can re-roll and take the higher.
That is a hit.
All right. It takes 19 armor-piercing damage. As Kovanen's spear lashes out and slams into this thing.
How is that spear so powerful? That's a lot for a
That is literally super heavy weapon damage.
Yep,
super heavy
it's a
weapon.
super heavy weapon now.
Woo! 19?
Yep, 19.
No, super heavies, you have the barrage to use them, right?
Yeah, she is barraging.
Oh, okay, so she overwatched. She overcharged.
She overcharged.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is a lot of damage on that boy.
Yep, he is. Yep, it is technically still in its structure, but
Okay.
not by much.
I will hit it with the Unraveler. That hits.
How? That's already 3 quick actions.
It's why that is one. The barrage is 2. The Unraveler is connected to the barrage.
A super. Oh, it's the same mount.
Yeah, it's a single mount.
Oh.
Oh,
Okay.
how?
How
Oh
is
wait,
the
you're
super
right.
heavy on the-
I have
wow.
to. I can't do spear plus Unraveler. I have to do spear plus rockets. You're right. So she'll hit it with the rockets instead. Sorry. So this is 1d3. Sorry. If that
Well,
hits.
just, a super heavy generally is it takes a barrage to fire it, and that's it.
Oh, well, I didn't.
Yeah, it's the whole thing. Like
okay.
you don't get another mount because it takes the whole barrage to do it.
Well, she hit it.
She hit it for a fuck ton.
Yeah, hit
This
for
thing
fuck
is-
town.
Like I can only
She-
fire my big gun. I cannot fire a second mount when I fire it
Ah, interesting. Okay, yep.
because it's super heavy.
Thank you. It takes up the big mount, but because I had to use power at a cost to put this on, the Lich can't actually have a super heavy mount, so I wasn't sure how it worked, and so I had to flavor a regular mount as a super heavy mount.
Yes. So what
So
it
I thought
is
I thought it was connected.
well, weapons are super heavy. So what
Yeah.
it is a super heavy weapon. You barrage to use it, but it takes the whole barrage to fire it. You don't not get.
Okay,
no.
it just does the damage. Got it. All right.
Yeah.
Well, she hit
Yeah.
it really, really hard, and it's there now. The lich is there, and upon hitting, it can move 2 spaces, so it actually hits it from behind. Everything personal. Anyway, it's here
Teleports
now.
behind
It
you,
just
nothing personnel.
it glitches in, and it's not really anything that you can make a shape out of, but it's here. It's now enemy's turn, I guess.
All right, the other skiff is going to move.
Mm-hmm.
And it is going to attempt. Let's see. All right. All right. It's actually going to move through this rifle wolf and do 2 damage to it with its boarding guns.
Okay.
Ooh.
And then it is going, which is an automatic thing. So it's going to do its boarding leash on the actual ship. It is going to attempt to use a grab charge. Right here.
God.
So I'm going to need. Let's see. I'm sorry. Oh, this is the Vulcan.
That's Sylvia.
Sylvia and Bryn are going to need an engineering check.
Well, I'm not dismal at those anymore because I'm in an Everest. Well, that'll work.
Yeah, 21 will do it.
Yeah, I'll do it.
Still getting the good crits, jeez.
17.
Yeah, you'll both make it. Let me see what happens on a succeeded one. Okay, so you take half damage and you're not going to be slowed. Okay, so that's 4 energy.
Really?
So 3 because I have armor.
And then the boarding leash.
I take the full 4.
Rip.
And let's see if the Northumbria can make its hull save to avoid getting lashed. It
Nope.
does not. And
Oh,
it will become grappled.
because if that
Oh, no.
thing was still alive, because it reduced my damage, it couldn't. I hit with attack. So my next melee attack against
That's
the
a
same
different. That's
Okay.
a different ship.
No.
This is
The
one at the top.
one that Quinn hit. If it didn't blow up because it resisted the damage in some way, it can't. When I hit with a tech attack, my next melee attack against the same target gains +1 accuracy, and its damage cannot be reduced in any way.
No, it wasn't reduced.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, it's just 819 damage.
Yeah. Okay. Sorry. Continue to everybody else.
So all right, it has the Northumbria in a boarding lash.
Mm-hmm.
You see, actually, as soon as it gets it grappled, like it opens up several little doors, little trap doors on the hull, and they start like shooting in a bunch of like hooks into the ship as it.
They're gonna try and
starts
board it.
preparing to board it. Player turn.
Alright, so we should probably take care of that, though Coriander can help on this front over here, but we might... this one
I
hasn't
can-
moved yet, but...
I can potentially knock this fucker off because
I can
I
also
got-
do that.
yeah, we both have knockback. You go ahead. You're more likely to blow it the fuck up.
All right. First, Bryn gets on Sylvia's comms and say, "Do you want me to or to not shoot at the men that make you called father?"
Sylvia just goes, "You don't have a choice but to shoot at him."
All right. Well, first I'm going to shoot the grappling ship up there. I am not in the danger zone. Let me get back to my. I Left my sheet completely. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Here we go. Okay. So, it's just a regular one. Nothing special about it. I got 1 accuracy because I just do by default. So, it's going to be a 30. I think that hits.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just barely.
All right, I'm going to use my fancy template I made. So, it's not a crit. Oh, it is a crit, actually. So, it's this one. So that does 15 energy, 11 burn. I did max burn damage.
Wow.
To the one that grabbed.
26 fucking
Yes.
damage.
And it is knocked back 2 spaces.
Oh my god.
Nice.
All right.
Okay, that breaks the grapple.
It does break the grapple?
Yeah, knockback breaks grapples because it's involuntary forced movement.
All right.
All right, so that was a barrage. And that was 4 heat.
Yeah.
You get that. Oh, I didn't declare the ammo case. I didn't use any. I needed 4. Let's move. I'm gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What am I gonna do with my? Do I want to overcharge?
I mean, you're Harrison Armory, so you get to overcharge for like.
Yeah,
the
I
rest
want
of your
heat, so
history.
I'm gonna overcharge just to get that 1 heat. Get another quick action, and what should I do with it though? I'll use that quick action to charge Stasis Bolt. And that
Always a solid choice.
Oh, I should have done 1 more d6 damage then. I didn't realize that the combat drill does that extra 1d6 energy damage. Oh well.
That's how you're flavoring it. Oh, okay, that makes so much sense.
That's why
now.
it's a super heavy weapon, because it's the combat drill.
It's the straight up
Yeah, so it takes.
Gurren Lagann drill from the
Yep.
Vlad. Okay, that
Yep.
I'm surprised I didn't recognize this profile.
So what's taking what?
Sorry, the ship
This one.
took an additional 3 energy damage because it's the combat drill.
Okay, it's the one you already hit. Okay.
Yeah. Sorry, don't worry about it though. Maybe Quinn held back. She didn't. Okay.
Okay.
All right, well, it's enemy turn.
Yeah. Anyway, enemy turn.
Oh, did that structure that with the?
Yep.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Okay,
Yeah, it only had one. Yeah, it
Nice.
only had one left. Okay. Let's see.
Why do I not have the thing? I could have sworn I opened the thing.
But
But I think 5 is you need to roll again, right?
Yeah, I think 5 is a weapons, or no? I think 5 might be impaired.
Oh no, 5 is still impaired. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Let me find. I'll just use that. All right, it's gonna be where is that? All right, it's gonna be the Finnick. 1, 2, 3.
Was the one I hit? Structured?
Yes,
Oh, put
I got
that.
to roll for it.
Yeah, roll that one.
What is
2
that one?
is system trauma, so roll again.
Lose a weapon.
All right.
And mouse destroyed. Yeah.
All right. Look, the Finnick fighter is actually going to try, and this is the one that looks like Sylvia's uncle is going to try to attack Bren because that was scary.
Yeah, I do one thing and do it very well.
Let's see. It's going to barrage you, so it's going to do all of its missiles. I'm assuming a 13 does not hit you.
A 13 does. I'm going to attempt to interdiction point that.
All right. How's that work?
I finally stopped one.
You did it. You got one.
I shoot it out of the air.
Pew!
Nice. So you hit the big missile. The second, what's called a missile carnival, behind it, which is a bunch of
That's fine.
small mini missiles. Does hit you, but it's only 4.
9 armor piercing.
No, it's not armor piercing.
So it's, I got,
I'm sorry, not 4, 6. Sorry.
So okay, 6 damage -1.
That he will complete his movement.
Did he start additional move just now?
Yes.
I'm going to Overwatch him with my Warpike.
The
It's
first.
got threat 3.
All right. It will auto miss.
Okay, well I still do it.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Just to remove that for this round.
Yeah. So that will strip his once only weave trait. So that's a player round.
I mean, I wouldn't know
I could do
that
some
it would
stuff
miss,
if you'd
so I
like.
just do it.
I mean, I want to kill, but go ahead. I'll go last this round.
All right. So let's see. I guess. Can only use the same thing once. So yeah, I'm gonna go and say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right here, which puts me in range of you, but not you. Just barely out of range. I guess I could take my boost now because I can't really do anything else this round. So Coriander's gonna put face elf in an advantageous spot and use the carbon fiber sword. And since Coriander's finally tier 2, I can attack twice with one quick action. So first attack is going to be against this one right here that's already been structured. So that's roll 1d20 plus 4 plus 1d6. Come on, Coriander, 25.
Jeez, Coriander going at it.
All right, so let's see. That's an extra d6 kinetic damage. So 3 plus 6 kinetics. That's 9 kinetic overall against this one.
All right.
Fuck him up.
He is not looking great.
And he also has the Ronin's mark on him now. And I would continue fighting him to see if I could blow him up. However, I want 2 Ronin's mark, so I'm going to attack this one now. So roll d20 plus 4 plus 1d6. And that's a 16. Does that hit?
Let's see. It will expend a reaction to use its multi-directional thrusters to cancel out a single attack for a recharge.
Ah, it's that fucker. All right.
Yeah, it's that one. Yeah, you already know which template this is.
Mm-hmm. It's been a while since Jinbugs appeared, but he was a fucker, and I did not play him up to his fucker abilities. That's fine. I guess for the time being, at the very least, we got him to back off. Yeah, since I already used my boost movement, I can't continue that because boost has to be all in one, right?
Yeah.
Yep,
Yeah.
so I cannot continue moving, but that's fine. I think Coriander's in a pretty good position, right? Can't quite get him. Can definitely get him with a,
Very mean Overwatch.
yeah, Overwatch. And yeah, that completely cancels the attack, right? So he wouldn't get the Ronin's mark either?
Yeah.
Yep, yep,
Okay. I was
Gotcha.
about to ask.
Yeah, since it cancels the attack, I'm pretty sure it would
Yeah,
not
you,
go with Ronin's mark is specifically, it has to hit damaged by
Yeah.
the Ronin. Yeah.
Yeah, that, like, I remember working on these NPCs, and when I was working on the stuff that Alice could pick for the Fennec, that one was specifically reflavored barrel roll, which is literally you fly so that the attack misses you.
Yep.
Fuck you, I'm over here.
Alright, so that's about all I can do.
All right. The second skiff is going to try and make a run for the Northumbria. I think it's going to get at least 2 overwatches.
Yeah.
So I know because I know Coriander has one, I think, but I know that
Against this one?
yeah, I know that
Yeah.
Lich has definitely got one.
Yeah.
If he starts moving, I'm going to hit him with the sword again.
Yeah, go ahead and reroll those. Fortunately for the skiff,
20.
you cannot.
All right,
Ooh.
so that's going to do only 1 extra damage. That'll be 7 kinetic as he starts moving.
Let me see. What range is he?
There's
He's
one, you're
literally right next to
Jason.
you.
Yeah, he's right next to you.
Here we go. You can make attacks with super. You can Overwatch with super heavy, right?
No, because the Overwatch is a skirmish
Got it.
specifically.
That's so weird.
Yeah, they do
Wow. She might
buku
miss,
damage,
though.
but they,
Well, wait. Plus 1d6. Sorry.
Yeah, I think we roll it.
Wow. How about I roll it? Hello.
I've been there so many times.
You know.
I've been there so many
don't mind
times.
me. Wow, but only an
Well-
11. You love to see it. She might miss.
Nah, just barely.
Yeah. Oh well.
Just barely missed.
That's unfortunate.
Coriander gives him a stab, though.
Yeah, you only missed it by like 2. 2. Impaired. What does that mean again? It's just the
difficulty.
difficulty.
Everything.
Difficulty on everything, yeah.
All right.
Saves, attacks,
let's-
checks, everything.
But it doesn't affect your own save target at all. So unfortunately, it can probably boarding leash that fucker.
It is, in fact, going to boarding leash that fucker. First thing it's going to try and do is it's going to try and probably fail to hit Quinn with its short range lance.
Okay. Let me take a look at that. I'm being targeted with an attack.
Yeah.
Oh, you're attacking me?
Oh, you're attacking me.
Ooh.
Ooh, I am being attacked. Okay. I'll just react by well, let's see if it hits me first. I have to read a bunch of this stuff because I am new to this reading using the Lich, but there's all sorts of stuff that happens when she's hit. So let's see what happens.
He canceled out his accuracy, so that doesn't hit you. Then he's
Yeah,
then
it does not hit her.
All right, then that misses.
Yeah. So it doesn't even
let's-
good for him, honestly. But yeah.
He is then going to try and boarding lash the caravan, not caravan, the Northumbria,
Mm-hmm.
and Northumbria is going to attempt to resist that. It definitely does a lot.
Nice.
Player turn.
Thumbria roll. All right.
All right, fuck him up, Sylvia.
Yeah. All right. Well, let's see. Who do I murder? There are 2 murder targets, A and B. I don't think I can quite reach the others, so let's go ahead and do that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Let's start by barraging this Kestrel. Start things off with the chain axe.
All right.
No, Kestrel skiff. Yeah. Well, I'm glad to see I'm still doing the thing I do.
Yep, that's a 26.
That'll be 6 kinetic and he's shredded until the end of my turn.
Jeez.
I'm gonna get a free Blade Master dice. I'm actually not gonna spend it because I might want to use that for something else. And I'm going to move on to the next hit on my thing, which is Ye Olde Kinetic Hammer. So let's see how he does with that. Does a 15 hit him?
Still skiff though, right?
Yeah.
I believe that does. Yes, it does.
Okay. Then he is taking, with Overpower Caliber, 13 damage. So he's taking a total of 19 from me.
That is going to be enough, actually.
Rip.
Kaboom.
All right. And I don't think I want to use my Everest trait yet, but I did pick this mech for a reason, and it's that overcharging is actually a thing I can do again. So I'm gonna go ahead and overcharge, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You know what? I lied. I am gonna use the Everest trait for free. Sylvia's gonna skirmish this mech right here as a free action with initiative. Or am I gonna do that?
Is Sylvia mad enough to do it?
Why are you in two squares? What's going on?
I'm not. What are you talking
right,
about?
You're No, you're right next to the other mech on my screen.
Yeah, I moved.
Oh, yeah.
By
But
boosting.
you weren't in a hex. You were between two hexes.
Oh, okay. That's weird.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
didn't see
yeah.
that at all.
It's
Yeah,
it's back now. It like jumped. It must have been on my end. Weird.
I
World
guess.
20 has a weird lag when you move stuff sometimes.
420 is very strange.
Yeah, I guess I'm gonna whack him with the kinetic hammer. Because Sylvia is absolutely mad enough to see your dad right now. Bonk.
Alright, let me see. What was your thing? Yes, that will hit.
All right. He takes 9 kinetic there, and I am gonna spend that Blade Master dice. No, I'm gonna hold the Blade Master dice. Yeah. All right. So he just takes 9 kinetic damage, and Sylvia goes, "What the fuck are you doing here?"
That was 9.
Yeah.
Who the what's it look like I'm doing? Who the fuck are you? He's actually going to use his reaction, which he gets once a round. Anger management issues. He's going to attempt to attack you with because you are the only adjacent character that he can attack. I think.
Yep. I am going to use up my once per round
Yeah, your reaction
skirmisher
thing.
trait to cancel that. So Sylvia just what does he actually attack with?
It's the chain axe. It's the only thing he can.
I was actually asking for a description, but sure.
Oh yeah, yeah. He uses his chain axe, so like he just tries to like just sweep you.
Yeah, she just weaves under that, pops up, and goes, "I'm your fucking daughter, you piece of shit."
Enemy turn. Let's see.
So now they're having a nice little family argument.
Gotta scroll down. Da-da-da. Da-da-da. All right, the kestrels move together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, I just got that weird glitch too. Actually, that was uncanny. They are both going to put a lock on. One's on Bryn, which whenever I find a thing that looks like a lock on, I will put it
You
there.
use the code Lyoko.
Where is the code, Leo? Oh, there it is.
It's like all the
It's
way
like
at the bottom.
right at the
Yeah.
bottom. And then the other one is actually going to put a is actually going to put a lock on Josephus.
Oh, rude.
And then they are both going to fire at Josephus.
Oh,
I
wow. Who is are any of them in range 8 of me?
They both look like they are.
I think they both are.
Yep.
Yes, they both are.
All right. Snicker snack.
Is it? Do they have to hit
Yeah.
for that to work?
No, they just have to attack somebody within range of my threat, within range 3 of me. They
So
26 will do it.
So that's a crit, actually.
Who are you attacking?
One of the ones that attacked Josephus, probably the one that's within range 3 of me. So
Okay,
this
so
one,
Roger.
yeah, this one here. So yeah, so that'll be okay. It's the highest 3, so I have to do
KH
3, right?
3. Yes.
Yep.
Kingdom Hearts 3.
Okay. So it takes 12. As it activates the Snicker Snack.
Takes 12.
That's both of the reactions that Quinn has.
All right. So 12. Okay. That is. It is technically alive. And that will be player turn.
All right, is it back to the top of the round?
Lyra hasn't gone.
Okay, Lyra's turn. Excited.
Lyra is going to. I guess she's going to give a lock on the skiff. And then she's going to attempt to kill the skiff with a barrage weapon. With a skirmish, I mean.
Oof.
Which she will fail to do.
10.
She's not going to use the lock on it, though.
Okay.
And that will be into the round. The Northumbria will move, as will the Rifle Wolves. And I gave it a thing that Cass hasn't seen yet, which is everything in its path, along its path, gets moved one space or as many as it takes to not be in its path anymore.
It just shoves out of the way.
Yeah,
The guy
you
cow
may-
kicks in the front.
Just shoves.
Yes. Move one space either like straight down, or you could actually move where Josephus is if you want to push him forward.
Yeah, let's do that.
All right.
Ugh. I get jostled.
Now, I could do some early damage in this round if anybody wanted me to, because I can just freely Ronin's Mark this guy right here, and then I've got a whole lot of potential targets. But also, enemy turn happens after that, so if anybody's got a Galaxy Brain move to do...
Did Josephus go? I don't remember.
Yeah, they all moved. The claners moved together.
Okay.
But did Josephus take any actions, do any attacks?
Oh no, he didn't. Let's see.
I
Let's see if he can actually hit the. Let's see if he can hit the skiff. Actually,
Yeah, fuck him up.
yeah, he will hit the skiff. That's enough to go. That it has literally 2 HP left. Okay, now it's player turn.
All right.
Alright, so Ronin's Mark matters less, but again, I can attack these two.
If you want, I can go first and do a more unconscionable bullshit. Or Sylvia can go first and do her brand of unconscionable bullshit. But I'd actually like to move first before anybody else gets in line of sight of me. That would be very
Okay, yeah.
nice.
If you
Okay,
need to
good.
move, then yeah, you
All right,
first.
we're gonna go here, and we're gonna make another attack, and also overcharge again, which means I'm gonna have to roll 1d3. But first, let's do the tech attack. Well, actually, I don't think I need to roll 1d3. Well, we'll see. Let's do the tech attack first. So this will be a Wandering Nightmare. I'm going to create a Blast 2 zone of distorted time flow within sensors, which is the entire map. The sensors are like 15. And line of sight that affects all characters other than me. Characters within the affected area cannot take reactions. And if they start their turn within it, they must succeed on a system save or take 2 heat and become slowed until the end of their next turn. This effect in line of sight. So what Quinn's line of sight is?
it's a burst 2 in line of sight.
It's burst 2 and in line of sight. Yes.
So you have to center it somewhere
Yeah,
where you put in the burst.
I'm going to burst it. Let me make a cone. Let me draw a line. I'm bursting it this way.
Well, no, it's a blast. It's not a cone.
Yeah, it's blast
it's
2 within line of sight. So I'm putting it here to hit as many people
Yeah.
as possible.
Put down a pog
Right
so we can
there.
put an R on it.
Yeah, I don't have a pog. That's gonna have to be.
Yeah, let's keep those to the
Alice's
out.
thing.
Okay, these two.
We just need like a
it's
pog
it's
to put an aura
It's a
on.
blast 2 to put an aura on.
Okay. Let me grab I think I have like a white box specifically.
Yeah, you have a
for
white
this.
box.
You're the
Yeah,
only
here
person
you
who
go.
did the smart thing and make a white box.
There you go. All right, it's a blast 2 within line of sight radius. Affects all characters other than me. Characters within the affected area. So put a radius of it that's blast 2. Cannot take reactions, and if they start their turn within it, they must succeed a system save or take 2 heat and become slowed until the end of their next turn. So there's my Wandering Nightmare. Nice.
You can't see the aura.
Yeah, we can't see the aura. I don't know what you need to do to make the aura visible.
There it
Yeah.
is.
Okay, and then I'm going to be striking out with a melee attack with my my prototype weapon. My prototyped weapon is a Cone 3 ranged weapon that does 2d6 plus 4 damage. So here we go.
So
it's
those
going to
two-
be Cone 3 means it's going to be hitting all 3 of these fuckers. These three.
That one's 4-way.
That one's
no, I guess
4-way?
it is
No,
3.
it is 3. This is Cone 3.
1, 2.
Hi.
But I'm counting the hexes. What the heck? I guess it's rounded.
Yeah, it's rounded.
So what's hitting what now? I'm confused.
I'm hitting everything in a Cone 3 in front of me. So these 3 guys, these 3 in the purple, basically. This guy, and
Yeah.
this guy.
I'm putting a line over them.
And yeah.
Okay.
Yep. And so this will be, I get accuracy since I hit them with a tech attack. So that's 2 accuracy. So this will be 1d20 plus 2d6. Wow, but I rolled a natural 1. I can re-roll that and take the highest, so that's good, because I don't want to roll a natural 1. Also, I forgot my plus 6, but I don't think it would have mattered. Sorry. Dice are bad. A 19 is better. A 19 probably does hit.
Yes, I will.
You gotta roll for each target in the cone.
Do I? Okay.
Yeah.
Yep, so
Alright.
that's probably against this guy first, right?
Okay,
And
then
this
that
one,
guy.
This one.
And then this guy. Okay, well, the third one gets critted.
Yep.
So we'll roll the... Do I have to roll all the dice each
I think
instantly?
damage is only rolled once.
Okay, so I will just...
Yeah.
Well, let's roll... Well, okay, then... I
roll
don't-
the base, then roll the dice again.
Yep,
till
yep,
you
yep,
figure out
got
the
it.
highest
So the
ones.
base is 8. The additional dice is 6. Oh,
Yeah, it's still 8.
yeah, so...
It
Yeah,
does
yeah,
get higher.
Yeah,
That's
yep.
just a plain better roll.
Yep. So, yeah. So they take 8.
What is this attack? Describe
It's
this.
the you don't even want to look at it. If I were you, I would not even look at it.
Well, Bryn would be looking at it, so what does he see?
It looks like a smear frame on animation.
Ugh.
Just through space, working its way through the mechs, and yet not all at once. Oh,
Yeah.
geez.
It's yeah. Yeah, it's a cone.
You said 14, right?
yeah.
8, no, 8.
Just 8. Cone 3.
The second
8.
roll
was
Yeah,
to
just
see if
second roll to
the
see
crit
if
got higher.
It's the crit is higher.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Never mind.
So, yep.
Never mind then.
Yep.
So they're not blown up.
They're not blown up.
All right, so I'll get the next turn. So I
Yeah,
just
you'll get the next
I mean,
turn.
one of them is because you critted on it, but
Yeah.
the other one's not.
Yeah.
crit was the same
Well,
damage.
Yeah,
yeah, it was,
No,
it was still
earlier.
8. It
Yeah.
did,
Yeah,
did
earlier.
get higher.
It's also against this guy, so he's
it's a-
probably got something he can do.
Yes,
if he
it
wants
was-
to just run away. Oh wait, no, he can't take reactions, can he? Because he's in the zone.
He can't take reactions while he's in the zone. Hello?
Yeah.
Girl, you've got him in the zone.
Additionally, I can expend a charge to do that to do an additional 1d6 explosive damage across all of them. So with my ammo case, so I will do that.
You got to clear that before you attack.
Well,
Generally.
fine.
'Cause you're-
Wait,
and it only
wait,
counts
does
against
it-
one target.
Does it turn the damage into it? Oh no, it just transfers the damage. It does not add damage. Never mind. We're cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
None of the ammo case ones actually add
Yeah.
more damage.
The damage, the attack did armor piercing damage and kinetic damage. Just so we're clear, I'll do the Sabot on.
And again, the ammo case only applies the first target.
Yeah, only
not to
applies
all
to the
of them.
first target. Okay, so
Yeah.
whatever. It to the person I critted, I guess. Shrug. Regardless, yeah. It's not my turn anymore unless I want to overcharge, and I don't. The Lich, I guess like the main negative of the Lich is it does not have a lot of heat capacity, so I can't do too much overchargey bullshit. Regardless, my turn. Quinn's turn is over. The sound system is still blaring thematically appropriate music that I could be blaring, but I don't want to get a million content strikes on this video.
I feel like it sounds all spooky though.
I mean, yeah, it does sound all spooky. It's like, well, I can do it.
Enemy turn.
All right. How does this working nightmare thing work?
If
Can
they
they move?
start, they can, but they just started their turn within the space, so the thing happens to them because it couldn't not.
Yeah,
It's
what's
kind
the
of
thing?
unfair.
She needs to know so she can do things.
Yeah, the Wandering Nightmare, let me read it again, is, characters within the affected area, at the start of their turn, they must succeed a system save, or take 2 heat and become slowed. So, make a system save.
All right. What's your save number?
My
your save target?
my save target is 19.
Oh my god.
Horus and X have some real good save targets.
Okay.
And based on the fact that like it's a +7 right now, I think Jetter's just like dumped a ton
Nope.
of points into systems.
Yep.
No. How much does it do?
2 heat and they're slowed.
All right.
So no bonus movement.
The Finnick is going to 3, 4, 5.
Yeah,
Move out of that zone and going to.
I want to say that the radius just like distorts them. So once they get out of the radius, they're no longer Amagari faulted, right? It basically gives them the Amagara fault effect while they're in the radius. Makes them all stretchy.
All right. Let's see.
The other guy has to. When it's their turn, the other one in the radius will also have to make the save. But yeah.
Yeah. I think the Finnick is actually going to put a lock on. I think it's going to put it on you,
Okay.
on Quinn, and he's going to fire. And he's going to fire. Probably already used the lock on this one. This is seeking, so this will be against your E defense.
That E
20 will
defense.
hit that.
I think 20 does actually hit her E defense because I think her E defense is 18. Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
So yeah. Cool.
All right, then you won't have to use the lock on.
Yeah.
That'll be 8 explosive.
8 explosive damage. I will mark that on my sheet, and then I have a reaction,
All right.
which is they will take half of that, and I teleport 1d6 spaces someplace else.
He uses his weave on the first reaction against Scimitar.
Okay, well that wastes his reaction. I will.
Yeah.
I will.
You can still do your thing, though.
I still teleport 1d6 spaces. I have to roll the 1d6 to see how many spaces I teleport.
Is it like in a straight line? Roll
Nope,
a d6.
anywhere I want.
Oh god. Oh,
Within the
you
D6.
don't know. You don't know how far you go. Okay.
yeah, don't know. So 3. So
3.
she'll teleport 3. 1, 2. I guess I guess she'll go. Hi, Dad.
All right, that'll be player turn.
All right. Is this guy dead? Because I don't remember him taking any damage before.
He did. He took a bunch of damage because he was critted before he got attacked by the cone attack.
Okay. Let's see. I might not be able to do anything
Oh,
super
another
useful.
thing, Alice, I forgot to mention.
It just occurred to me. Did the Grey Fox ever take a turn?
And it
I-
moved.
Not true.
I don't remember. Y'all are talking over each other
Yeah,
the whole
too much is
time.
going on.
Yeah, hold on a second.
I don't know.
He didn't. Because he should have attacked me and he never did.
I'll slow down. Sorry. Let's sort things out. Sorry.
Yeah, then I'll just do that attack for him real quick on you.
Okay.
Yeah.
On
Do that
Sylvia.
real quick.
Nope.
Well, the axe misses, and let's see, the impaler also definitely misses.
Mhm,
Okay, so there we go. That's why he
Yeah,
didn't do
never
anything
mind.
last round.
Okay, now player turn again.
mhm.
Okay, so I can attack some small fries this turn. We don't have to worry about these guys grappling anymore since they are dead. So once again, unless anybody has something real good to do.
I can do air juggling, and yeah, I think it's basically down to just killing these two because they're the only things that are actually in our way.
Alright, so yeah. I could just work on this guy. He's used his reaction, so I could clock a bit of damage on him. And if he has any reactions left, I can make him use them.
Might be worth it. Yeah, go ahead and do that. Fuck him up.
Alright, so 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, so first off, carbon fiber sword, of course. Roll 1d20 plus 4 plus 1d6. Right, yeah, okay. So first attack is against this one.
No, I'm gonna give Coriander a leadership die.
Alright, so I'll keep that in mind. That'll be a 25 against this one. So let me just roll the bonus damage. That's a full 6, so that's going to be 12 kinetic against this one.
You can increase that by more if you use leadership die.
I don't
if you
think
want.
I need to, right?
Did you just seriously just ask if 31 hits his evasion?
No, does 12 kill this one?
Yeah, that's more HP than he has.
Yeah, so that's 6 kinetic plus the bonus d6, so
Yeah.
that'll take care of him. And once again, roll 1d20 plus 4 plus 1d6. This time against this nerd. 18. It might be worth it to roll the d6 to get a crit.
Unfortunately, he does not. He's already used his weave this turn. Unfortunately.
Also, roll to do more damage, which probably
And-
Oh wait, actually, except I would have to get a 6 in order to actually get a crit because I already had advantage on that. So
yeah.
all right, so 6 kinetic against him, and I might use the leadership die for extra damage instead.
That would work. That's probably the right play there.
So
Yeah,
instead
it
of
makes
getting a crit,
it the same.
Cass, when do you roll for the recharge on a
At
thing?
the start of their turn.
Okay, I did not roll that. Give me a second. And it doesn't matter anyway. Go ahead.
Okay, cool. So that's plus 5, so that is then 11 kinetic damage as Coriander just cuts this thing with his sword and leaves a Ronin's mark on it.
He does not die by much, but he does. That is technically enough. As this
Nice.
explodes, you see an ejection, and the pilot just sort of like flailing around in space in a little. It looks hilariously like a grown ass man in a booster chair with a tiny little rocket attached, trying to boost his way somewhere. You guess he's not going to get anywhere far. He will definitely still be in the area when this battle is over.
Well, I won't do any further harm to him because he can't do combat. Alright, so that was just one attack. I was around here, right? Like, right under Josephus or right
You were
under Bryn?
under Bryn.
Okay, so 4
Yeah.
hexes to get here, so I'm going to finish my movement, and since I've got nothing else to move, I'm going to boost. So that is another 1,
Could give us a lock on that guy up there.
5. If I remember correctly, the person that Sylvia's fighting had a reaction if nobody was adjacent to him when fighting, so I think I'm actually going to move adjacent to Sylvia with a boost.
Mhm.
Unless you just prefer ID lock on. Coriander will actually ask.
I
no,
would love a lockout on that guy.
Sylvia, your opinion?
I mean, I am. If you move up here when I take my turn and melee him, you are going to be a valid target for him to attack. So don't.
Alright.
Yeah, because he's got that
Yeah.
reaction where he just swings the big axe at someone at random. And unlike Sylvia, you don't have the skill to auto tank that.
Alright, so yeah, he then gets a, what do you call it? Target on him. Lock on.
Yeah. Gave him a lift and everything.
Yeah, Bryn's the leader, Coriander.
Yes, but this is Sylvia's fight.
But Bryn's
I
the
mean, like-
leader.
But that's not his dad over there.
This is true.
Patricide privileges go to the daughter. Everybody knows this.
Oh no, I mean Quinn gives Bryn patricide rights on her dad, her bio dad. Bryn has those.
But it's not patricide, it's not doing it. It's just murder.
That's true.
Enemy
Get that
turn.
hot dad on dad action.
Yeah.
There's
kind of
one enemy on the
right.
field, who goes.
Who could it be?
Yeah. Fuck me up. Come on, I dare you.
All right. The Gray Fox goes over the and this is on like a broad channel. It is just cursing up a storm, and specifically says aimed at you, Sylvia. You aren't supposed to be here. You were, but that ain't you. I know it's not, because if it were you, I'd have debt, and I don't have debt.
Oof!
But
Ouch!
oh,
Ah!
so the first one hits, the second one does not.
All right. The second one was the Impaler.
I'm gonna roll Snicker Snack since it's attacking one of my friends.
No,
It's too far away.
with all.
Oh, it's
I was
too
about to
far
say-
away. Yeah, it's too far away. Never mind.
Yeah.
Snicker Snack something that far away.
Yeah, one that two. Sylvia is actually going to send a message. Let me handle him.
Yeah.
Because at this point, we've already won the encounter. I may as well get the flavor kill here.
Mm-hmm.
But I want to shoot him my big gun.
That's gonna be 9 kinetic.
Yeah, that'll do it. I will take non-kinetic. And actually, no, I won't. I did I was smart, and I planned for this. I will spend a Blade Master dice for parry. I gain resistance to that damage. I only take 5.
Nice.
Okay, you will also become shredded till your next turn.
Yep. So Sylvia will literally bring up her chain axe and just like hold back the brunt of the blow. And now they're squaring off.
Oh, that's so cool.
Yeah.
All right, the Clitters are actually not going to mess with that, and I think they're the only ones to go, as well as Lyra.
I mean, I've still got to take my turn.
Oh yeah, it's just
I haven't gone either.
It's just
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Yeah, I'm going first.
But if I go first, you can finish him off.
You might.
I am-
I don't think I can
you might-
one-shot
You might
this.
erase him with your big strong eraser.
I don't think I
weapon.
had one shot something from no structure yet.
I say, see, because I say narratively.
I have like 5. I have 5 times the agi you do.
I would say my statement is whoever, go ahead and both attack it, and if Bryn is the one that kills it, no. They
Fine,
fired
Sylvia,
at the same
take
time.
a leadership die, but I will be shooting it. I'm
Yeah,
not
yeah.
gonna not
Yeah,
shoot
yeah,
it,
yeah,
even though you
exactly.
said not to.
Duty.
All right. I'm gonna attack it.
Leadership.
30's
Fuck
gonna do
up,
it.
fuck up your
I-
dad.
You have to use some dice for damage, Sylvia.
Yeah, I will definitely be doing it on this roll. So that'll actually be. So he takes 6 kinetic and he's shredded. He has the reaction against me, but I'm going to auto miss it. I'm going to spend that Blade Master dice for Unstoppable, so I'm going to ram him. Does that hit?
14.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right, he is prone, and I'm going to spend, because of Guy Gets Frame, I get a secondary thingy, so I'm actually going to do something I don't often do with Ram, and I'm going to knock him back 1 space, so he'll be here as well, and prone, because I have the threat to beat him up with all my Guy Gets Frame weapons, and then I'm going to do a secondary Ram, just because it increments Blade Master, yep. And then I hit him with the big hammer. Yeah!
Nicely done.
Yeah.
20, that's gonna do it.
Take 16 big fat ones. He has taken 22 damage from me total this turn.
God damn. I can't believe Roll20 just recognizes Sylvia as a sword master with a killing edge.
Mm-hmm.
Gotta fucking woe down this goddamn.
Does that structure him?
That will structure him.
Yeah.
Roll 1d6. Roll
I hope he
a
rolls a
1.
one.
Roll a 1. Aw.
3.
All right.
It's gonna blow something up, so roll again. 5 is a system.
Yep.
All right.
And you know what? Fuck it. I got a better heat cap now. Let's overcharge. I will take one more heat.
Nice.
And he's going to get hit by the big hammer again. Sure.
Wow, Sylvia!
Can't stop
I
critting.
didn't need that lock on. Jeez.
Yeah. That's going to be another 11 kinetic damage.
Wow.
God, you could just consume that lock on if you wanted for extra damage.
You can't.
You know what I'm really mad about right now?
You can't. Lock
I should have
down
gone Segment Protocol. I could have gotten at him one more time.
Oh, yeah.
That's the end of my turn.
Alright, Brain, go ahead.
You know what? I'm gonna expect Sylvie. Actually, I'm just gonna grab him 2 lock-ons and be like, yeah, you know what? You take care of him. He's got 3 locks on him now. They can use if we need to.
Ugh. I'll just, when it becomes Quinn's turn.
Well, Sylvie can go first
Yeah,
next round. So
she'll go first next round, and she'll
I'm gonna
just
move
make
up.
sure that, Okay. I'm going to,
no, Jenner, hold on.
Okay, go ahead.
Have you got? You already went this round.
Yeah.
So it's a new round.
Yeah.
Sylvie can go.
Does Sylvie want to go first? Because Quinn can keep him from
Yeah.
running away if he's going to run away.
Oh, he's not going to run away.
It doesn't
Okay,
get
after Sylvia.
get a turn yet.
Yep.
Well, first of all, he can't. He has to use an entire movement to get up.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah. I think we are going to do the thing. Sylvia's actually going to hail him before she makes her next move and go like, "You had enough? Or do you want me to keep beating you up until you acknowledge who I am?"
I ain't acknowledging who you are because acknowledging who you are means, well, it means things. And right
Well,
now
then.
you're getting in the way of me and Mon keeping our heads above water.
All right, that told me everything I need to know. And Sylvia hits a button she hasn't used in a while and says, "Kopesh? Yeah? Fuck him up."
Meow.
Yeah, Sylvia's engaging, as a protocol, Sylvia's moving into Sekhmet mode, so she gets to skirmish as a free action. Kopesh is basically controlling the mech now. Unfortunately, this is the closest NPC, or the closest enemy. So I get +1 bonus accuracy to everything, melee related, because Sekhmet is gross. So free skirmish with Sekhmet. That
Still
is
can't
gonna
stop
crit with the chain axe.
Jesus.
Yep.
Melee weapon crits do a bonus 1d6 damage. So
Jesus, you haven't need a single one of those lock.
Yeah.
I built this entire character around doing obscene things with melee. So yeah.
But also, you
you're
get obscene dice.
You're especially dice blessed. You're the inverse. of Vector.
It's actually not that bad. It's that I crit on everything that's a roll above with +6 for my grit. I crit on everything that's a roll of like 10 or better.
Yeah.
Is basically how it tends to work out.
So that's 10 damage, correct?
That's 10 damage. And
That will structure him again.
yep.
But
That's
I roll
another-
again, correct?
Oh yeah, you roll again and you keep the lowest one. Yeah.
1.
Ooh!
Yeah,
Not a
goodbye.
direct hit. So how much do you have left, structure-wise?
2.
You must pass a hull save or be destroyed.
Full check, I believe. Yeah.
What is his hole?
Well, whatever it is, he has -1 difficulty on it because he's within sensors of me.
Ooh.
I'm not sure if we can make this. Let's see.
16 is probably going to do it.
No, that would be minus. You gotta do the difficulty.
Yeah, you gotta do the difficulty.
Yeah,
Also, you rolled
well,
1,
it's
1d10, not 1d20.
Oh, damn.
Oh,
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
Okay, let's see what the actual roll is
So
here.
it'll be a 1d10 plus your bonus minus 1d6.
Okay, now
Oh.
a -6.
Oh, he failed. He failed because almost certainly failed. So minus 1d6.
Well, no, it's
If
10.
anything higher than a 1.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, he failed.
Yep, he failed. So his mech is destroyed.
And as it is destroyed, the old Gray Fox himself pops out the top, still flailing and still very angry in the same little like. I attached a rocket to a seat, get up that his brother has.
Mm-hmm.
So as it's flying away, a Ferris Lash will literally grab it and yank it back into the hands of the Vulpes Invicta.
Nice.
As Sylvia's glaring down at her father and going, "We need to talk."
Yep, somebody needs answers.
Coriander
She
has
does-
discovered line stickers and is sending you a whole bunch of applause stickers.
Coriander's playing Monster Hunter Rise. The rest of us are playing Lancer.
The Josephus sends the Hex Girls a white beam hail, thanking them for their help, and saying that he
might
can.
want to stick around.
Let him finish,
Yeah, go
Jenner.
ahead, Alice. Sorry.
They need to get the Northumbria to the actual station, but they can hold for a bit if you need to gain any information from these guys. But once they do that, they can actually get back to their mothership and get everybody moving again.
Cool.
Well, Sylvia, they're your kin, so you whatever you want to do.
Sylvia is just glaring down at her dad, going like, "I don't think you have a choice but to talk to me right now."
Well, yeah, that's a little obvious.
You know who I am.
Yeah, unfortunately, I do.
Excuse me, princess. Why is it unfortunate, old man?
I don't know who you are, but in the long rim, when you get rid of debt and what you did to get rid of the debt comes back, it tends to be a bad thing.
That seems like a you problem.
It does seem like a you problem.
It is more than just me, I promise you.
Hmm.
Well, congratulations, I guess, Sylvia. You came home, and now whole family is screwed because we don't got any other ships after this, and all that money we were going to get from raiding this one is not going to happen anymore. So, congrats, I guess.
What
Yeah,
the
you gotta tell
fuck
us
are you?
who is gonna pay you that money right now.
What the fuck are you doing here? This is way out of raiding territory, and you know it.
Well, Station Mood for one. For other, well, when we sent you along with what's his name? Rusty, you were on the ship. Anyway, he was taking you to Smart Brain.
What did you just say?
Yeah, Smart Brain. So, they got in touch with us a little bit ago, looking for Horus Tech. I don't know much about what they want with it, but
You were willing to trade with Smart Brain after they took me.
well, they didn't really take you. Rusty took you, to be technical.
Wow, Quinn wants to kill him so bad.
Wow, Sylvia, I understand we don't want to talk about this guy. He sucks.
Yes, and unfortunately, I learned most of how I pilot from him. And Sylvia reaches down with all the delicacy an Everest can muster and breaks the booster on his chair and just goes, "You'll give off a big enough signal. I'm sure someone will fucking find you." And just lets him drift.
Yeah, let's just leave them out here, all of them. We don't need to we don't need prisoners. Okay, so however, I need to ask. So SmartBrain is paying them to get Horus stuff. Why were they attacking all these targets all at once?
While Gray Fox tumbles around, cursing to himself, the pilot of the Finnick will actually send y'all a message. We'll send on another wideband public frequency. Hi. So I just happened to notice what happened to my brother over there. I would love to be cooperative. I'd rather not be in. I'm already in a bit of debt. I'd rather not be in anymore.
Is that you, Uncle Rusty?
Sylvia. Hi.
Uncle Rusty, you
Doing
better
good?
be real cooperative. Because I
have
have half a mind to make sure that you cooperate in pieces.
Oh, I understand my situation, girl. Look, I look. It ain't that far from the station. I want to get home. I don't got to fight or to kill anybody, hurt anybody with. So I'm harmless. Look, you don't like Smart Brain, right? Neither do I. Smart Brain sort of owns the station technically.
Hey, what?
Yeah. Your dad's a bit of an he's a bit stupid.
I've gathered.
They repossessed the station. That's why we're out here. We've been raiding nonstop for a couple weeks now. Hit anything in a parsec. Smart Brain wants specifics, but he was hoping maybe if we found enough, we could just buy it out from under him. I mean, you know how he thinks. And look, I know you don't like me, and you have very good reasons not to like me. I'll tell you what. You let me have a berth on that freighter over there, because they're headed where I'm headed anyway, or where I could be heading. I tell you where the Smart Brain boys are, and we call it a deal, and you never have to think about me again.
Well, you're gonna tell us that either way.
Rusty, Uncle Rusty, Uncle Buddy. So, I'm okay with you not dying out here. Because, unlike you, I actually do care about my kin every so often. But I want to make something clear. I do know these people. I know these clanners who were escorting this freighter. And if you pull any kind of fast nonsense while you're on board it, they will call me, and I will come. And Uncle Rusty, I do not have to tell you, given the wreckage of the mech I'm standing in right now, that I am faster than you, and you will not get away.
Don't need to tell me twice.
To be honest, I doubt the clans would even call you. They'd probably just beat the shit out of him.
It was freighters are your cousins. Told the old man that freighters were probably better than cousins.
That is the one good decision you've made all your life, Rusty. And Sylvie just cracks her mech's knuckles. Where am I going to fuck him up?
He'll make you actually get him to the airlock of the Northumbria before he tells you, but he'll actually direct you towards a on star charts of this area. It's labeled as basically a junk field that's supposed to be non-navigable. But he swears up and down that Smart Brain has a facility out there, and they've been working on a special project.
So
So Sylvia, once we've all got this information, will kind of confer with the group. And she'll specifically look to Bryn. She'll want to ask Quinn some questions, but something about the situation tells her this is not the moment. So she'll start with Bryn, and she'll say, so here's where we are. I know this has nothing to do with our mission, per se. We've already fulfilled our end of the contract.
No, we haven't. We haven't even done it yet. We need the Clanders for that.
That was the mission.
Yeah, once they Josephus, that's what Josephus is telling you, that once they get to that station, he's going to turn around. So,
no, I thought we came out to help them because we need the Clanders for something else.
Yes, you just needed to get them to stop whatever they were doing and get back to
to a rendezvous point.
Yeah, they're supposed to be at their rendezvous point, and they weren't yet. So
I understand now.
This is what they were busy doing.
Okay. Well, Sylvia, it seems to me that right now we got some free time. And what we do in free time is we pursue the interests that we have as a group. And frankly, I don't want the smart brain guys distracting Clanders more. We want to come back out here again.
I was hoping you would say that.
So let's go over there and pay him a nice visit and see what's going on.
Sounds like fun.
And Bryn winks, and very visibly in the video feed.
Bryn does the discourse emoji.
So your journey only takes you about an hour because it's actually pretty close to this location. You hit you think at first it's an asteroid field, but as you start trying to move it out of the way of debris, you realize that no, it's not asteroids. Like, these are wrecks of ships.
Do we get a short rest here or not?
Yeah, it is a short rest. It takes you about an hour to get there.
Okay.
Like hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of ships. Whether it was from a battle or they've just been left here or what, it is careening all over the place. It is kind of dangerous. Like, you do actually have to stay sort of like actively engaged not to get whacked by space debris constantly. Eventually, however, as you start getting through some of the debris, you see a massive space station, which would any of you know anything about early mankind's early attempts at space colonization?
Bryn would, yeah. He was doing that kind of thing.
You have never seen one of these in real life, but you know what it is. It's an O'Neill cylinder.
Wow.
These things were old 1,000 years ago.
So before they had like artificial gravity.
Yeah. This is an O'Neill cylinder, and it looks as old as it is. It is decrepit looking. But as soon as you can see it apparently can see you, because you do get a hail.
I will answer it.
Greetings, intruders. I'll have you know that this is private property, and we did not allow you to come here. Can you please go away?
No.
In the middle of you responding to this guy,
He just says no. He doesn't say anything else.
and like you say no, and then like there's like a brief argument on the other side as like whoever immediately talked to you is like shoved out of the way. It's like, Jesus Christ, man, let me handle this. Hi, my name is Elon Muckerberg. You've talked to my brother here.
Christ.
You've talked to my brother here. Yeah, I'm terribly sorry about that. Kind of an idiot. But he is kind of correct, though. This is private property. I do kind of need you to go away.
No.
Can I interest you in anything that might make you reconsider that?
So we just got attacked by some pirates that apparently you were sending out to collect things for you.
I'm not sure what you're talking about, sir. I would remind you, pirates will say a lot of things.
According to my general information, according to my database, you have the least trustworthy name in history. It ranked even lower than Sephiroth. We cannot trust anything you say.
The first guy takes over again. He's like, if you won't leave, then I will unleash the weapon.
Bryn look like his mech actually looks at Sylvia's mech. He's like, I think I'd like to see this weapon. What do you think, Sylvia?
Sylvia just wordlessly begins gunning the thrusters on her Everest, and then over a wide burst comm channel goes like, "Hey motherfuckers, I'm home."
The excitable voice of Elon Muckerberg answers, I know who you are. Yeah, you're the failure. I remember you.
Bryn shoots the station. Once he hears the word failure, he shoots the station with his big gun.
Rude. Also useless. But also rude.
It leaves a very big burn mark. It's burning. It's on fire.
I'm going to fix that later, but right now, I'm going to show the little failure that we finally succeeded.
Wait, what?
And from out of the O'Neill cylinder, out of this gash, you sort of like this big thing you gouged out of it, come flying two skiffs screened by what appear to be Everests, and following them is a size 3 mech that looks scary as hell, and which moves with a kind of grace that you're not really used to seeing on mechs that don't have Horus tech. Speaking of Horus tech,
Yeah.
there's something else out here.
There is. There's quite a bit of things out here.
I was about to say Default, but I guess you're not really Default.
This Quinn changed her name to Segfault.
Segfault. You get a hail, which is weird because someone probably shouldn't be able to hail you like this.
Now, she's in this, and she's receiving. She can't nod. She made a promise to Bryn that she wouldn't turn off her comms anymore.
I see you didn't take my advice, Quinn Riesling.
That's not my name anymore.
Regardless. Whether I'll have to deal with you eventually, I'd rather not. But I don't see a point to do it now. I think you already understand what's happened here.
I don't think she. Jenner. I'm actually not sure.
Yeah. He doesn't know that because you recognize this voice. That's Heatstroke.
Yeah. Okay. It's Heatstroke. Heatstroke is here. That dude has been messing with us off and on, hunting down. Hunting down Horus tech. Yeah.
He doesn't actually give you a chance to respond because he immediately cuts off the transmission as soon as he's done talking.
Mm.
Because he's very useful like that.
Mm-hmm.
And I will now move you to this map, which he is on. He will not attack you.
That's good. My action will be to activate glitch time the second we move to this map.
Roger.
You gotta wait till we actually start fighting. On your turn.
I can do it on any turn. Once per round, any round.
But also, we haven't started combat.
Yeah, you have to.
Can't be this
That's
chaotic.
I imagine that's a protocol you have to do on your turn, though. Just to actually activate it.
Any round, once per round. But yeah, I could do it.
Well,
on
no,
turn.
but to activate it initially.
True.
It's a core power, right?
It comes with the Lich, yeah.
Yeah, so you have to. It's a protocol to activate that on your turn. Then after that, it keeps working.
It's their core system, yeah.
Yeah, you can't just do it whenever.
Yeah. Okay.
There are rules to this game.
All right. Cool.
Can you throw my pog down, please?
Yeah.
Oh, yep. Give me a sec.
Mine will also need to go down.
I can grab one of those.
Okay.
Oh nope,
I
I
got
already got
both.
it. Yeah, perfect.
Put them where you want.
As you do get closer, you immediately know what he's probably talking about. Segfault, I should say,
Mm-hmm.
because that's obviously a Baylor.
Yeah.
It's so obviously Horus Tech that if Horus were an actual company, these dudes would get sued so fast their heads would spin.
Yeah. I mean,
But
Noel
it's not, so they
recognizes it.
stole it.
Yeah, Noel recognizes it, so yeah.
They took Horus Tech and they made it dumb.
Mm-hmm. Noel's offended. This is appropriation.
Well, I know these guys are bastards, but what about these guys? We after them as well?
Yeah, these are just sort of some Everest mercs and Everests that they hired for extra security. These big round things right here are size 3 barriers. They are
Are they like hulks of like ships and shit?
yeah. These are if you look at them pretty close, they're I'll make one big. See, they're space junk.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So there's a soft cover, hard cover.
They will be soft cover.
Okay.
Right. Cool. Right.
Well,
Well,
let's fuck him up.
well, the glitch,
Sylvia.
like, Noel, the lich is like super time, whatever. Other people can go first instead of Quinn if you want, but go ahead and roleplay. Sorry.
Sylvia, if I'm to understand, this is the mech that you wish to one-on-one again?
I don't. Sylvia's just staring at this thing and going like,
That's a size
I don't-
3 coriander. I think no one's going to be one-on-oneing anything in this one.
yeah. Specifically, what Sylvia says is, I don't recognize that. That's new.
I don't like it. Coriander, why don't you try to help clean up those little guys to keep them off us?
All right.
That's more your
So-
speed, I think.
Yeah, Bryn, you know your offer to help me out with my dad.
Yeah?
Can I take you up on that for the big girl?
I don't think anything will stop you from shooting that thing.
All
That's
right.
not a thing you 1v1. It's too big.
Yeah,
don't think
it's
you-
more.
you
She's
can't control the
explicitly
graphics on
asking
those.
you.
It's bigger than you can control.
Yeah, Sylvia is straight up like just. It's more that she's like verbally acknowledging to Bryn like, I am going to be cooperative now. This is.
Okay.
I'm no longer trying to lose cannon.
That's fine. Let's clean up these rats out of this corner of space. Why don't we?
Yeah.
That I can
So,
do.
This one I will go for first, because these guys have soft cover, so...
Well, you're melee, right? It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, because even if it's from a distance, it is still a sword.
Mm-hmm. Noel will
Trying to
tell
take
you
cover
all,
from this.
Yeah, Noel will tell you all over open cons that the big mech there is pretending to be one of her kin. It's an offensive imitation of a Baylor.
All right.
Well,
so
it's gonna be slag real soon. So
gonna start with this guy. Oof, 12. That's not great.
It's next to me. Reroll that.
All right, that's just re-rolling the d20, right?
Mhm.
Well, I mean, what the
well,
fuck?
wow,
I was gonna
that's
say
her-
it has to be
her-
better,
Wow.
but it's
Yep.
literally the same.
And
Wow.
that's on the this thing, right?
Yeah, it's like one under what I need.
Yeah,
Ugh.
that will miss.
All right, well, I'll
Damn you,
attack this
Ender
guy
roll
then.
bads.
I've been having the roll goods for this night, though. That's the thing.
Yeah, overall,
This is the
you've
first
been
time
having
I've
roll
rolled
goods,
bad.
Yeah.
Let's hope that didn't just jinx me. 17 against this one. That's a little better.
Oh, that's way more than you need to hit these guys.
I should have attacked them in reverse order then. Oh well, that's my
Yeah,
mistake.
actually, you would hit them in reverse order. I'm sorry.
That's fine. That's my decision. All right, so that's 6 kinetic.
All right.
And let's see. He also gets a Ronin's mark, of course.
Good.
And let's see. What's the most advantageous spot? 3, 2, 2. Yeah, I'm just gonna have Coriander move 1, because that way, if any of these 3 guys move, I can just Overwatch immediately. And that'll be it.
Enemy turn, I guess.
All right. The Everests are actually going to move together.
Rude.
3, 4, 1, 2.
I'm gonna
Okay,
overwatch
this
that
guy
one.
moved. Yep.
Yeah,
I'm
he
gonna
did.
Overwatch.
Yeah, go ahead and overwatch it.
It's a melee, so I don't take D6 off it.
That'll hit him.
Wow.
That will
Coriander,
also
nice,
hit it.
Even
Coriander.
25.
If you want, I can also overwatch it. I don't think anything else is in.
So
yeah, I'll save it.
That'll be
and see
12
what happens.
kinetic
Yeah.
against this one. Gain a Ronin mark because you got damaged.
Oh, the one that moved out of your thing?
Oh yeah, whichever one moved.
Yeah, that's actually enough to kill him. All right.
Goodbye.
Nice.
Okay.
Bryn, don't waste your
I hit the
overwatch,
other one when it moved.
though. Yeah, okay, yeah, there you go.
It takes 2 kinetic and it gets knockback 1.
Nice. Burp.
Gets what?
2 kinetic and knockback 1.
Do you want
Which one?
This one.
No, yeah.
He moved
When it-
into your. Does it count if he moved into your thing?
You
He started
start.
outside.
No, it's when you start movement within threat.
Okay, then he didn't start moving within threat of you.
Oh yeah, I thought he moved.
No, he was over here.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I thought. Oh, I thought one moved down.
Yeah,
I
okay.
guess because they all moved at once. Okay.
Okay,
Yeah,
yeah,
sorry
we're
about that.
good.
Well, what about the other one? But it's
Yeah,
Saturday.
yeah,
so
yeah.
The one with the
So-
rodent,
Sorry,
the
go
one with the rodent's mark, and the one in the center that survived are actually. One of them is going to fire at Bryn, and the one that hasn't been touched yet, is going to fire at It's going to attempt to fire at the Lich.
Okay.
What the fuck is that thing? What the fuck is that thing?
Yeah, so the Lich straight up. Oh god! Oh god!
It distorts constantly. It doesn't ever take any kind of shape that you would ever really want to continue to look at for any prolonged period of time.
So the one on the Lich is probably
Oh, that will
Oh.
hit, but I'll force you to reroll that.
yeah. I'm assuming a 9 is
Nine.
And
not
then
going
does
to do
not.
it.
Yep.
He's going to roll his accuracy. Does a 15 do it?
A 15 does not.
All right.
She's got a 16. Barely.
And then I'm assuming 11's not going to do it on
11 is exactly what you need to hit me.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Then that's just 4 kinetic.
Armor piercing or not?
No.
Okay.
I can only do that reroll once per.
It's fine. It would probably
encounter,
roll better
so,
if you
know,
did that. So like,
Yeah.
that won't help. But he rolled a 4.
Yeah.
All right, and that is it for all of the little grunt guys. Player turn.
Who wants
All
to
right,
go next?
Yeah, who wants to go?
I mean, I could.
I've got a rude thing I can do.
Go ahead.
Do the rude thing.
So first thing I'm going to do is I'm in an Everest. I'm going to pop core power.
Woo.
So I get to boost once per round as a free action, and I get accuracy on all of the things. And I'm going to go ahead and take my movement. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That should put me... Okay. So here's a dumb... Actually, no, I have to end it here, don't I? I think... Okay. No, I have to end it here? Yeah, okay, here. Perfect. Okay. So make only 5, but that is what I needed. So I'm gonna spend a charge on Ricochet Blades, which is a weapon I've never used before. I'm gonna throw a throwing knife, essentially. So I'm gonna throw a knife on a range 3 path that passes through this guy right here. He's gonna take 2 kinetic damage. And then it's going to hit this. It's going to bounce off in this direction. Sorry, I just realized. You can see my arrow, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yes.
Yep, it's going to bounce off in this direction, and these two are going to need to make a agility save.
Which 2? I only saw 1.
So this guy's going to take 2 no matter what, and then he and the guy with the Ronin's mark are both going to need to make an agility save.
All right, this is for the Skiff, and this is for the Leo.
Brap.
They both fail, because my save target is 16. So they are going to both take 1d6 plus 3 damage.
That will insta-kill the Leo, but let's see what it does to the Skiff.
Yep. He's taken 9 total, and then I'm going to use a second quick action to hit him with the big hammer.
not quite a crit. It's only a 19.
That will hit him.
And he will take 12 kinetic. So he's taken 21 from me this turn total.
He is technically still up.
All right. Do I want to do any overcharging or anything? Nope. I think that is pretty much where I want to be. I will end my turn.
Enemy turn.
All right. Skiffs will move together. The one that is not going to get overwatched as soon as it moves is going to move here.
Mm-hmm.
And it is going to fire its main gun at... I think it's actually going to fire at Coriander.
Alright.
It's going to attempt to lash Sylvia off of its comrade.
Okay.
So this is on Coriander?
Nope.
6 will miss.
No. I'm not even going to roll the accuracy because it literally can't.
It might have
and-
if I were still tier 1. However, my evade is now 13.
And roll me a agility save, Sylvia.
Agility.
No, Sylvia, not you.
I am decently good at that. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah,
Crit
that's
non
fine.
saves.
Yeah, that's fine. The other one is going to attempt to target Sylvia right on top of it.
right.
Which he's probably not going to be able to do.
I mean, it can. It's just gonna get snicker snacked.
No, it's just again. Go ahead and stick her second.
Okay. I mean, but it will actually get hit by the snicker snack. It won't make the reaction miss automatically.
No. These don't have that.
Okay. Well, there you
Yeah,
go.
that was the Fennec
25.
thing.
That's
Fennec was a very annoying Hornet base hybrid.
yeah, that hits it by 10.
It takes 16.
That is going to structure it.
Nice.
Let me do that. All right,
Roll,
let's see what
one.
the T6 says.
Roll 1. All right.
5. 5 is
it's impaired.
It's just
Yep.
impaired. Burp.
All right, it is the player turn, and then it will finally be Jackal.
Does anybody? Does
I can
anybody-
go.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. I'm going to pop my core system
Mm-hmm.
to immediately gain 3 charges of my solid core.
Mm-hmm.
I'm also going to... no, am I going to do that yet? Nah, I don't need to yet. And I am going to fire the laser.
Pew pew.
I'm sure some of them will have soft cover because of this, but I really want to clear out some of this this soft cover here. So I'm going to fire it just like this to
Nice.
hit all this stuff,
Yep.
including the cover that's there, which I think just gets hit.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think anybody got to roll for it. So the front one is gonna do this, 15, and the Baylor it's gonna be minus d6 because it's got that soft cover. It's gonna be a 24.
Ooh.
Nice.
Yep, those are with it.
Okay, so that I didn't write this one down. I barely ever use it anymore. So 46. And any hold on a second. Yeah, this just obliterates cover. I don't need this as part of it. So this is the base, and let me roll 4 more d6s to see if the crit does more. Jesus Christ, what a bad roll!
It only had overcharge.
Wow, not over a 3 on anything. So 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 to the Baylor.
All right.
Oh, I also got this one behind him. Because the beam is like 16 long.
Yeah, I'm busy putting some stuff in. I'll get to a sec.
And for flavor, I want to say that beam also hits the station, just because it's funny.
Absolutely.
Hate that station so much.
All right, I'm gonna
You
overcharge.
get a bunch of pop-ups telling you that you owe them money.
I dismiss them. I just ignore them. I send them to junk.
Your ad blocker just
no.
blocks them.
I get 1
You rolled a
heat.
3.
I wanted more heat than that, actually. Oh well. I'm going to use my last quick action to charge my stasis bolt. I'm going to move. 1, 2, 3. Actually, when we go 1, 2, 3, 4. We get self cover right here on top of this guy's corpse. That's my turn. I really wanted more heat on that one. Oh well.
All right. Let's see. The jackal moves in. I would say it would like boost its way over, but it's more like it's just kind of a cloud almost. The first thing it does is it actually is tech attacks you. Sylvia.
Yep.
It's like something trying to eat your mech alive
Ew.
from the inside.
Jeez.
Yeah, Baylors are not cool. They're not nice.
Oof. Yeah, that'll hit.
Your mech is getting hot, like hotter by the second.
It's getting hot in here. So take off all your clothes.
So what is it? What does that actually?
It's fragment signal. So take 2 heat and become impaired and slowed until the end of next turn.
Rude.
All right, I am impaired and slowed.
It's also going to attempt to hit you with a nano swarm lash, which it kind of basically creates ad hoc out of the swarm of nanites that just cover in this cloud.
Ew. Yeah, that'll do it. That will miss, though. That is just a little lower than my evasion. Literally 1 lower.
If it's only 1 lower?
Yeah.
You probably should have waited to celebrate that, actually, because it has a thing, because it did a tech attack on you.
Yeah.
Oh, right.
It gets
It can
accuracy on attacks when it makes tech attacks. Same as Quinn does.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'll do it. All right. Yeah, that will hit.
That is 12 energy.
Ow.
Ooh. I am hurting, but not hurting as bad as I might be.
Ow.
And at the end of its thing, it will. As it's its turn, you guys notice, like, you could visibly see this happening. That it has its nanites are literally like filling in the holes in the main body's sort of hole that it took from the beam earlier.
Mm-hmm.
Not all of them, but it is starting to.
Mm-hmm. So, is it okay if I go before Lyra?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. So during the short rest, I did a quick repair to clear my heat and recover my hit points. So again, the soul vessel pops at where Quinn is. Somebody squeed on the map. That happens at the beginning of everything. I'll activate the core system first, which doesn't do anything, but it does do everything I posted in the thing. But yeah, that is the first thing that will happen. Then I will choose a free space within sensors and a target, either myself or an allied character within sensors, and create a false idol, an illusory decoy of myself, in the chosen space. Before attempting to take any hostile actions against my target, characters within line of sight to the false idol must make a system save. On a failure, they don't lose the action, but they cannot target the original character and believe the false idol is real instead until the end of their turn.
Okay. So who will that hit?
I will be using the false idol to make it myself because it's very broken to stack that on top of glitch time because now everything happens to the false idol instead. So my target will be me. I will be putting the false idol in the most tactically viable spot I can think of. I guess like here is probably a fine place to put it. So just put a second.
Here?
Yeah, put a second.
Gotcha.
Put a second pog and put a mark on it so we know that it's a false
Yeah.
idol. I'll just put well. Let's make it yellow because Quinn's color is yellow. There you go. Yep. So,
Okay, so things have to attack that. Everything has to attack that. Or?
Anything that would attack me now has to roll a system save or attack the false idol. And anything, because of glitch time, anything that hits anything now hits me.
Right, because you could just use a reaction to be like, that attack was always targeted at me.
Yep.
So, is it a save or a check? Because that's important.
It's a save.
All right.
So what it is if you were to attack Quinn, you make a save, and if you fail the save, you attack the duplicate. Quinn can also right now, as a reaction, redirect any attack any action against anything.
Does that have? Is there any limit to how many times that
It's
you can do that?
once per.
It's once per whatever, but yeah.
It's once per round, yeah.
Once a
So
round.
Okay.
yeah, so once a round, she can just go like, instead, she can go like, I was always in the, like, if you attack me, it's like, I was always in this space, and
It was
always
me,
trying to
DL,
attack me.
all along.
Yeah.
Okay, I understand. All right. I got it. I think I have it. If I have more questions, I'll ask.
So then, when that happens, she can redirect it maybe to the duplicate. But you can also you can say if you're healing another mech,
Yeah, it happens.
she could say, "No, that's me." I get.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, 'cause
All right,
it's
so-
any effect happening to any character that she can intercept.
That is player turn.
Well, it's that. I mean, I have one more. I have another. That.
Oh, yeah.
I
Oh,
have one more action because I'm going to overcharge to take an additional action.
Yeah, go ahead.
All right, thank you. So my additional action is going
Roll
to
that
be,
heat.
Yeah, I will roll the heat, but first I need to look at my additional action really quick. So, let's see here. I'm going to make a tech attack against the Baylor. So, but let me roll the 1d3 heat first. I hope I don't roll especially high, but I bet you I will because this game doesn't like me. Oh no, 2 heat. Well, that's not good. But
I mean,
at
it's
least
not
it's not
the
like,
worst.
It's not the worst, but yeah, oof. So she's at 2 heat now. She is in the danger zone. But let me roll my tech attack. So it is 1d20 plus 7 and then plus 1d6. So here we go. 25 will probably bypass its whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So what this is going to be is it is going to be I'm going to do hack slash. My target cannot benefit from or take quick full attack actions until the mech is either shut down or its core computer is rebooted with a successful systems check as a quick action. So I just shut it down.
Okay.
It's tech stuff, right?
Yep.
Yeah, it's
I
specifically
use
Can you,
Safecracker.
can you, okay, can you run that by me one more time? Because that was fast.
Effect. Your target cannot benefit from or take quick or full tech actions until the mech is either shut down or its core computer is rebooted with a successful systems check as a quick action.
All right. It's not going to matter for this case, but if anyone else wants to try doing tech attacks, there is actually a +1 difficulty on it, but it cannot avoid getting hit by this, even if it rolls a 6.
Yeah,
Yep.
19 would have still got. Yeah, probably.
Yeah, it would
Yep.
have just taken out the. It would have been just no accuracy.
All right.
That was three tech attacks, right? I did. Well, that was
Yeah,
that was
one full action
protocol,
to one quick.
protocol, and then false idol tech. The hack tech. Oh no, that was just one. That was just one action. I didn't even need to overcharge. I still have the overcharge action that I can do.
I think is construct false idol only a quick action?
Yeah,
because I thought it was full.
No, construct false idol is quick, I believe. Let me make sure. Let me make absolutely sure, but I think it is. Is it full or is it? No, it's quick. Construct.
Oh,
false
wow.
idol is quick. So that was 2 quick actions.
Damn.
I have one more quick action that I can take. I'm trying to decide what quick action I'm going to take. Okay.
I mean, you may as
Just
well.
erase this guy.
I might
or
as well
this
attack
guy.
something, but like I'd have to do. I can't use a barrage to use the drill. I'd have to attack with just something normal, which is depressing. But I can do that. So
Yeah, just land some extra damage on the skiff so we can get rid of it a little faster.
because it is 1, 2. Because I took a quick action. I think. Oh, you're in the way. I can't move there. That's unfortunate. 1, 2. Yeah, I can't quite get to where I want to get through movement. So I think I can go here though.
Oh, that's your false idol.
It's your
That's my
idol.
false- Oh, I am here then. Okay, never
Even
mind.
you're confusing.
Yeah,
your
even
idol.
I'm confused. Even Quinn is confused by her own stuff.
Fails the system save, moves
Yeah,
her
so
false idol
Move
instead.
to here. Thank you. And I will swing out at this with a line 5 melee attack from my protocol weapon, from my
Prototype weapon, yeah.
prototype weapon. So
Right here?
Yeah,
All right.
this prototype weapon is smart, and it is a line 5, so it's actually hitting everything in that line for 2d6 plus 2 damage if I hit. But I'll be rolling an attack on all 3 of these because this is the line. But
Well, those
all-
are just that's just cover.
yeah, do these 3. Well, I'm still gonna
Yeah.
try and destroy the cover, but yeah.
Yeah, the cover does have HP.
Yeah, so here we go.
Yeah, I don't think you need really. I mean, its evade is like 5 or something. So like, I don't
Yeah,
think
you'll-
I don't think you can miss.
Yeah, go ahead and roll.
We'll see. That's
No.
that and not only
Right,
did I
roll
not,
hit.
but yeah. So we'll roll 4d6 plus 2 Kingdom Hearts 2.
Yep.
So it takes well, it didn't keep the highest 2. Sorry, I thought that would
It
happen,
takes-
but 4,
You
5,
did a
6,
plus. It's
7,
because you did
8.
that plus
Yeah,
there.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8 damage. Yeah, takes 8 damage. That is armor piercing
Goodbye.
and kinetic.
That is enough.
And then everything else behind it will also take the same amount of damage.
Yeah, it's the first 2 dice.
Yeah.
So just
So they also take 4, 5, 6,
8.
7, 8. Yeah, 8 kinetic damage that is armor piercing. I don't think that will be enough to destroy them because most cover has
It's usually
10 hit
10.
points. Yeah,
Yeah.
but still did quite a bit of damage to them.
Yeah, they're still technically up, but yeah, it's only got like 2 HP.
Yep, so that ends Quinn's turn. Well, Null's turn. This is Null rolling. As you can see, I'm using Null to roll.
All right. Are there any enemies that haven't gone?
Yes, actually, because the Jackal is an elite veteran.
Ah, of course.
Rude.
Gonna be honest, I don't know why I didn't think of that.
Let's see. So I can't do its attack. That's fine.
I mean, you might want to reboot that if you wanted to ever do that again, because I don't think that clears it end of
It
turn.
can't do anything until it reboots.
yeah, it doesn't clear that.
Yeah,
turn.
it basically just
It can't
Wait,
ever-
hold on.
Turn.
It can't do anything.
It can't do
Any
any,
any-
tech. It can't do any tech.
Oh, well, it doesn't need to do
Yeah,
tech.
yeah.
It's just gonna keep going on, not caring then.
Yeah, it's gonna go ahead and clear that, I guess. It is player turn, top of the round. Also,
It's a quick action.
It's a quick
to
action.
do that. You
oh,
still
it's a quick action.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, then
Well,
okay.
it's a check. You gotta roll. It's a system check. Oh no, you fail. You don't clear it.
Yep,
Five.
it's still on you.
Okay, then I guess it's going to try futilely because you could just say it doesn't. I guess it uses its lash on Quinn, which will go into the.
Yeah, it made this. It needs to make the system save, or attack the false idol instead.
Yeah. It's got. Oh wait, hold up. That's a system, so it does still have its accuracy on that.
I mean,
Not that it matters.
Yeah.
No, yeah. So
So-
it doesn't clear
Let me roll the
the
other
tech
one.
attack thing. Now, if you just gotta do a second one to attack.
20 will do it
the
though.
21
Okay, so you do attack
it
Quinn.
will actually be able to hit me.
Okay, that is going to be 12 energy.
12 energy.
Well, no, that was a systems check to see if you can hit her
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
okay, I understand.
instead of like
Yeah, that
because
was
it's a separate one from trying to
that
clear
was a
the.
system check to make sure that you can hit her. Now you have to roll to hit. Sorry for enforcing all these rolls, but
Oh,
that
23
still
will do
hits.
it,
Yep.
though.
That is 12.
Darn, rude. So now she takes 12 energy. Ouchie. I have to roll a d6 because they take half of that. And then I teleport 1d6 spaces wherever.
Yeah, and put that icon back on the Baylor because it did not clear its
All right.
condition.
Hold on a minute. So she's at 6. Ouchie. She may have to heal, but it's fine. Okay. So
All right. Is
I'll
the
just-
auto
hold on. What?
is the auto gun a tech action?
The auto
Are you
gun.
asking me?
Oh, yeah.
No, that's
Alright.
just a weapon.
It is going to. I mean, is she even in range actually? No, you're still there. Go ahead and move where you're going to move because that's
Yeah.
actually going to probably affect your auto gun here.
She's gonna move
Well-
to here so she gets the heavy cover from Lyra.
Yeah. I think it's going to attempt to auto gun.
Is that like a free thing?
Yeah,
Mhm.
Yeah,
Okay.
it is an autogun.
it's going to attempt to auto gun.
Automatic gun.
I think it's actually going to attempt to auto gun Coriander.
All right, go
All right.
ahead and
Go for
see if you hit.
26 will hit.
Oh no!
Yep.
Oh wow, it's
That's
just
the most
four
amount of
kinetic.
hit you can do.
Yeah, it's just 4 kinetic,
That's fine. That's nothing.
Yeah.
and it is player turn.
Okay.
I think Lyra hasn't
Lyra's
moved.
the only
and
one who
then-
hasn't gone yet.
Okay. Lyra's gonna attempt to barrage with her cannon. And she will not get her accuracy because of the thing. That is enough.
Oof.
Jesus Christ.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
You have built a character to thrash your own ass. 5 is impaired.
Thank you. Alright, now it is top of the round player turn.
All right.
Okay. Who wants to go first?
I'll go if Donuts wants to.
Good.
I can go, or yeah, all you.
All right, I'll go first. As protocol, I'm going to overcharge. I want heat.
Mm-hmm.
Give me lots of heat, please. Not enough. Okay, that's fine. As protocol, I'm also going to hit the my Assure protocol to get 3 more heat and 2 more actions. Now I'm in the danger zone. This is what I wanted.
Finally, I'm hot enough to hurt.
Yes. I am going to shoot the Baylor. Does it have soft cover right now for me or not? I can't tell.
Where are you? Right
It's
here?
right
Yeah.
against. It's up against that.
No.
It's right up
Wait.
against the thingy.
Yeah. it's
Well, yeah,
not
but
that.
soft cover me is like for facing. Like you have to be,
valid,
be behind
valid.
it, right?
Yep. Valid. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
so-
the question is whether the wreck gives it soft cover.
well,
Yeah, the wreck is going to give it soft cover. If you
Okay.
were if you want to move slightly to the a couple
I
of to the
cannot
right,
move
it
before I
won't.
do this.
Okay, then no, you'll
That's
still
fine.
have soft cover.
17. The 70 hit. And I'm using sorry, I didn't say. I'm using a Hellfire rod on this one.
Okay, do you have accuracy?
Yes, that's why I did not roll of accuracy.
Okay, just to make sure. Yeah, that will definitely hit.
Okay, so this is this one. So this converts all my bonus damage to burn.
Oh my god.
So that is 10 energy and 20 burn. And I take... Oh, I don't take any heat at all. Well, that's the maximum burn I can do. That's per. I love it. Yes, it's wonderful. All right, so that takes me up
Jesus.
So
to
work me-
one.
Okay, so do you take the bird all now?
You take it on now, and then you if you do not save any of your next turn, you take it again. But yeah, that's 30 damage.
Oh my god. 6 just means oh wait, you have to roll twice though because this is your second thing, right?
Well, that's a thing that happened.
Yeah, that's it's only it's 8 plus that D3 plus 2d6.
This is your second structure roll, right? Roll20 is just being slow for me.
I did this explicitly to do as much damage as possible in one attack. And I'm lucky it hit. Oh, it also takes 2 heat.
Yeah.
And now I'm at 12 heat from all that. You have to roll 2 structured dice because it's the second structure it took. Unless it has a thing that doesn't do that, I guess.
Oh yeah, I guess could always
Roll worse.
have
Which
thing.
it just did.
Yep. So that's a system trauma. So roll once more. 1 is a weapon is destroyed.
All right, it'll lose its auto gun.
And
Okay.
also, it did also take 2 heat from that as well.
All right.
And is knocked back 2 spaces.
All
Unless
right.
it is immune to that.
Oh, hey,
Okay.
it took movement with him. Oh, wait, no, Quinn moved out of the way.
It's
Yeah.
that
Yeah,
is involuntary
Yeah,
movement.
it's involuntary
Yeah.
movement as well.
Okay.
Fine.
Yeah.
So I still have 3 more quick actions. I did all that to get all that.
Well, you have 2 actions because that was a barrage since you fired the Tachyon lance.
No, I also did a short protocol.
Oh yeah,
and
that's right. You overcharged.
So I have
forgot
3
about
more.
that.
Okay, I wanted that
Ow!
heat. I'm going to charge Stasis Bolt just for the hell of it. I am going to. I'm gonna swing my lance at that dude in front of me for one of these quick actions. I'm gonna skirmish him.
Oh yeah, there's a guy here.
Does a 14 hit?
It does not.
Piss. Oh well.
This guy?
Yeah, this guy here.
Oh, that guy. No, it hits him.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not hitting the guy far with my lance, so it's the D6.
I
That's
think
4
too far,
kinetic damage,
even
I
for
hit him
a
with a
ridiculous
spear.
range.
and he's knocked back 1.
All right.
Right next to Sylvia.
Oh, hi, buddy.
Let's see if we could tell.
If only involuntary movement could
3,
trigger
4,
Overwatch.
Yeah.
5.
Just chop him in half.
I can't Black Thumb now because that did be in my turn, I think.
Yeah, it is a protocol.
Yeah. So for my last one, I'm gonna get a lock on the big guy.
Hey, big guy.
And that will be my everything. I have
Enemy
so much
turn.
EM right now.
So
and I don't have
You're
the
glowing. If only I could be so what is
Grossly
it? Grossly incandescent, yeah?
Oh, that should be 11, not 12. Oh, it is 12, never mind. Because I have 1 plus... Yes.
All right. Actually, no, he's not.
Oh, also, it doesn't matter, but there's a cone-y blast of plasma behind me when I fire that. Which just
I guess I might
does
have
4...
just melted this cover.
It's only 4 burn, so it would take 4 burn, but it nothing with it matters anymore, so don't worry about it.
Nope. We're not going to be in that neighborhood.
It is going to attempt to first with its first quick action. It's going to attempt to on this. I forgot to do its legendary roll. That's fine.
Okay.
It's going to attempt to do it to clear this thing of up. So
It's got to be a 10 on the system check. There you go.
Yeah, that'll be.
That'll do it.
Yep, nicely
Okay.
done. Well, it's got to
And
pass
the-
my save, I think, but either way, yeah.
I mean, it does also
Well, no,
have
this is-
accuracy on this.
But yeah, the 19
For hack slash.
the 19 actually does clear the save target,
Yeah.
so you're fine.
Yep.
The night because 19
For hack
is-
slash,
Yeah,
hack slash is a check, I
Yeah.
think, because you said it was a check earlier.
that's true. Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, it's not quite that good.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you could just turn off every tech enemy in the game
It'd be
forever.
very good, yeah.
And then it's going to attempt to lash Sylvia.
Oh, that's gonna suck for me. Yeah, go for it.
Let's see if it hits.
Fuck me up. It does not.
Okay.
As you dodge this blow, you get a bunch of static pouring out of your speakers, in a voice angrily insisting that it is the pinnacle of perfection,
Lol.
Can I go next then? Because I want to kill it now.
That's an
You should go next.
in-character. That's an in-character lol from Noel.
Yeah, you should go next so you can clear your stuff. Get that out of there.
Yeah. And fortunately, the Baylor just came to me, which means I don't have to worry about being slowed because I'm not going to have to move to get to it. Alright, how much damage can I do here? I can do a lot.
1 second, please. Alice, you gotta roll a engineering check.
Oh yeah, right.
difficulty.
Oh, that's right.
Was that Balo impaired or not from the?
No, it was not.
Okay, yeah, just system check. Engineering, sorry. Target 10, like always.
Yeah.
I was in the bath, man. Yes!
Wow!
20 damage! It is still on fire.
Holy shit!
Don't celebrate yet. I'm sorry, but it still gets its accuracy.
No, it
Alright,
doesn't.
accuracy.
It's making a save
The
within the lich.
checks.
Nope. I'll use the lich's ability to cancel out its accuracy. It takes 1 difficulty on saves.
And it's not a save, it's a check.
Oh.
So you wouldn't get that anyways.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
No, I reread because I was like, I wanted to make sure. That is only on systems. It does not. It takes 20 damage.
Yep.
Yeah. Unfortunately, hardened systems does not help
Yeah,
with
and
engineering.
it's still on fire. It doesn't go away.
Mhm.
Yep.
I'm
Ow.
so happy it finally happened.
Yep.
Right. Well, I might actually be able to kill it then. Let's see how much damage output I can do.
I mean, it just got hit by 20 fucking damage, so.
So here's the thing.
And that is unresistable. There's no armor for burn.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine.
So here's the thing. This is now the closest character to me. I'm popping Sekhmet. And because I popped Everest earlier,
Well, Corian is also
my
there.
impaired literally doesn't matter because the accuracy on everything cancels out the impaired. I mean, Corian is there, but like when there's multiple adjacent characters, I still have enough control to direct it toward
Oh,
the
okay.
one I want
Yep.
because it doesn't pick at random.
2/3 are enemies.
Yeah. So, yeah. Here is the nonsense that's about to happen.
So happy to hit.
Step 1, barrage with Blade Master accuracy. That's going to be 18. So it'll take d6 damage from the chain axe. It'll take 4. That'll give you a Blade Master dice. Use that immediately for the ram and grapple combo. So ram. Give it a second here. There we are. Ram will also hit, so it is proned. And then grappled. And now it is grappled.
All right. How much is it taking?
So far it has only taken 4 kinetic. I'm kind of comboing off though because I have like 3 more attacks.
Roger.
Okay, so it is now prone. It is now grappled. So the next thing to come down is obviously the big hammer. I do get accuracy now because it is prone and grappled. I actually get 2 accuracy there, so that will crit. And with overpowered caliber, it will take 15 kinetic. Oh, I'm sorry. I have to re-roll that. No, I don't. I have to just roll 2. I forgot that I'm in Sekhmet mode, so I get an extra 1d6 on that. Okay. So it'll take 16 kinetic. Take that. Then I get a free skirmish because when you're in Sekhmet Protocol, that's a thing you can do. So I'm going to do that again with the hammer. And do the same thing for slightly less damage. I am
There's a
impaired
very
right now, and I want to remind
There's a
everyone of
very
that.
real chance that you're just going to kill this thing.
9 kinetic, and then I'm going to use the Everest initiative to skirmish again with the same weapon.
Oh my god.
Oh yeah, you could ignore the duplicate things
Jesus
of that.
Christ.
Yeah.
Listen, we have to punk on the descendant of Elon Musk. He sucks.
Mm-hmm.
I'll crit again. Another 10.
Jesus Christ.
How much fucking damage have you
I'm
done?
actually not doing as much as I should because in Segment Protocol I do an extra d6 on every crit. I'm not even gonna go back and re-roll that, so I am so far done
Need to.
10, 9, 15, 4. What is that up to? That added up to 10, 9, 23. I've done 38 damage
Give
Oh my god.
off of this one attack chain.
I'm
So,
going.
yeah, that's, if it's structured, which it probably is, that's 3d6.
It is definitely structured, but I need to know if it's alive. Give me a moment. Like, I'm still doing math.
It has taken 58 damage between now and the end of its last
Rip.
turn.
How much?
58, because it took 20 from the burn and then another 38 from me.
It
And I
doesn't
technically
actually
have.
need to do structure, because y'all, that's literally just, that's it.
I kind of want you to roll 3d6 though to see if it blew up partway through that attack structure, and Sylvia just
Don't
kept
even.
going.
You overkilled
even-
it by one.
Yeah, because like you would roll the structure at the end of the attack that triggered it, not the end of the
Yeah.
whole attack chain.
Let me have this.
It blew up partway through.
Yeah, so Sylvia just dismantles this fucking gray wash with a hammer. She carved through it to the chewy center.
Wow.
Coriander
Yeah,
just
that-
turns to the 2 remaining enemy units and is just like, "That's the kind of thing we can do."
Yeah, they're just gonna scarp her.
Farewell, kinfolk.
You've made a fine choice on this, knight.
Yeah, the rest of the small security detail of this place is just gonna scarp her off because like that is terrifying. And also because like no one's supposed to be able to kill this thing, so yeah.
Sylvia is actually not going to take control of her mech back from Sekhmet, so I'm assuming Coriander gets out of the way when she alerts him that she's not going to be doing that, and she just fucking tears her way in through the perforations that Bryn made and lands inside the station.
Mm-hmm.
I should clarify. I think I specified last time that I reflavored all of Sylvia's weapons as being like loaded into very big fucking claws on this Everest. So yeah, she literally just tore this thing apart with her bare hands.
Rawr.
So there is now a very angry berserk Everest stalking the corridors of this station. What does she see?
This place is a dump. It's in poor repair. You are constantly getting like, little like pings to your mech and other systems constantly telling you that, hey, you're not supposed to be here. There's a fine for property damage. But there is also a definite like signage taking you into the cylinder towards what appears to have been a large testing facility.
So Sylvia will actually dismount her mech, hand control over to Kopesh.
Yeah,
So-
Bryn followed. He's not as fast as you are, but he's not leaving you to go there alone.
Yeah. Sylvia will dismount her mech, let Kopesh retain control of it, though not in berserk state, and just walk in her hard suit with a very, very big gun down the hall. When she finds where she thinks they must be holed up, she just like snaps, and Kopesh fucking rips whatever blast doors are between her and them open.
This place is abandoned. Somebody has ransacked it ahead of you. Probably because they knew that people were on their way. But it is there is very obviously enough to know what's going on here. In the center of this facility, there is a large machine, not unlike the one that was used to put Sylvie's implants in. This one looks a lot bigger, and it also looks a lot, honestly, kind of crummier because it's definitely put together from Horus Tech.
It's a big machine like what?
Like the one that they would plug Sylvia up to originally.
Oh. She just stares at it like this was what they were trying to build. This. She looks around. Is there any trace of where those two could have run to? Because, like, did they pop like into an escape skip or something that we can track down?
Yes, there is an escape pod. It's long gone. It was a kind of like little. It was a skiff that was released about the time that you set foot on this cylinder.
Did they go
I'm
off the
filming
opposite
now.
sides? We didn't see it.
Yeah, they went out the opposite side.
Yeah.
They aren't there.
There's no way of tracking them.
No, you'd have to spend a long time looking literally everywhere. You have nothing to go on.
Damn. All right. Well, that's a bummer.
We could at least like go into their systems and see if they left any. Like we could hack the
Kind of
systems and
sit in the ruins. Yeah, Sylvia will just kind of sit for a minute in the ruins of this station with Bren and look at. What she will do is she will like take every bit of fucking research that they leave behind and just download it because she wants. If there's any evidence that these guys that she can use to like get these guys a bounty or something, or any way she could use this to fuck with them, she wants to do that.
Null will be in there, and she will ask you if you want this destroyed now. Like you have the only copy of it. Make sure nobody
Sylvia
else can recreate this.
Sylvia just actually shakes her head and goes like, there was probably something in here that could have been actual medical technology at some point. And frankly, if I destroy it and something goes wrong with the bits of it that are left inside me, then we're gonna want it later.
All right, Null will make sure that that's put up on the matchmaker and forward it to Maria on the Adalith, since she's the medical officer, to take a look through it.
She's gonna just keep possession of it if that's okay. She's not gonna upload it anywhere public.
Yeah.
So she's gonna hold on to that data for personal perusal before she makes that decision.
Null puts her hand on your shoulder and squeezes it, because it's a lich. It can just be what it is. Well, she can just be what she is.
Mm-hmm.
And be where she wants to be. She could take up as much space as she wants to.
Yeah. So Sylvia just kind of looks at this like distortion and is trying to comfort her and goes like, "Where on earth have you two been anyway?"
Null, there's an awkward silence from Null.
I'd like to do something, please.
Go ahead.
After all this is done, first, Bryn will do a wide broadcast saying, if there's anyone still in this station, you're going to want to get off here real soon. And then he goes to the reactor, and I want to blow up the reactor. As
We're going to fucking FF7 this nonsense.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's not even hard. This thing is probably
Nice.
Yeah, do it.
Yep.
gonna blow up by itself
Yep.
in a couple.
Yeah, I rig it. I have explosive on me, so I rig it to blow up and like.
shielded anymore.
Yeah, I give it enough time so I can get away, but like I rig it up to explode, and then like, okay, we're leaving. This piece of junk is not gonna exist anymore.
Null hands you some sunglasses that she just happens to have. Everybody gets some sunglasses. Null has enough arms to give everybody sunglasses to put on so you can watch the explosion.
And then we all get to a safe distance and just watch it explode for like 5 minutes.
Mm-hmm. I jokingly make the explode happen on Quinn instead because
Nice.
time is still in effect.
Yeah.
I'm joking. That does not happen. The glitch time was just a protection against some obscene bullshit happening to somebody we cared about.
So Sylvia just kind of sits outside with all of you and watches the fireworks, as it were.
Yeah.
And as she watches kind of the glowing embers of Smart Brain, she just goes, if I had been 5 seconds faster, we could have just cut off the head right there, and no one would ever have to worry about them again.
Those guys are massive cowards. They were probably running as soon as they saw their big mech burn to death and break.
Do you look at any of the computers while you're there?
Yeah, I specifically said I pulled any of their research.
You do get the research, but you can also pretty easily get your hands on what's left of Smart Brain's financials.
Oh! What do they look like?
They don't. Technically, they don't own this place.
Mm.
I knew it wasn't their property.
Mm-hmm.
They're technically renting it.
Well, that sucks for them, doesn't it?
They're renting it from a junker for a very small price per crate a month, and the only source of income that they have had for about 5 months has been income from the selling of stolen goods from Sylvia's family.
Wow.
They have,
Oh my god.
those two guys have nothing.
Wow.
They have even less than they did a while ago, because remember, back in Halloween, Sylvia did make a request to Garth Wolf to just, hey, here's Smart Brain, they're misusing your resources. And Garth Wolf's like,
yeah,
fuck that.
Apparently, the last of the money that they actually had was spent on several different attempts at creating a version of the Smart Brain system that worked. They have all been failures except for this one, and Smart Brain is basically dead. The two brothers are actually not the CEOs or anything. They're just senior lab techs.
Wow.
They're technically the highest ranking members of Smart Brain who are alive or accounted for. With everyone else either being dead or having taken what they could money-wise and bailed.
In retrospect, I should have known they weren't the CEOs because they made something that worked.
Yeah. Wow.
Bryn will anonymously email a picture of the exploding station to whoever owns it, just because they should know.
Yeah, Sylvia will just kind of look down at this information and she'll go, I was going to be really disappointed about how all this turned out for a minute. This might be the best news of all time.
Was there anything left of the Baylor when it came apart? Or did it just distort away?
It was really on fire.
Did it disappear like a demon? Like when demons are summoned, did they go back to their plane, or is there actually a wreckage here?
There was actual wreckage.
All right, Nola's going to collect that. That is her kin, right? That's family. Kind of.
I mean, it's all slag.
Mm-hmm.
I did 40 burn damage.
When Nola moves in to grab that, she comes sort of face to face with Heatstroke, looking across the way from her. But he will retreat, and she'll let her retrieve that.
This is not for you. Noel
says
to him as he retreats away.
It's not enough that you'd be able to make anything functional, but it's enough for you to be able to tell what it came from.
I actually have one other question. What happened to the pilot of that? Did she get out okay?
No.
Oh, how dead is she and where?
You'd have to find a body to know.
Damn.
I can do a search if you want, but no, Noel.
I think in the dead of space, we can probably assume the Jackal's super dead.
Yeah.
Yeah, she just got Zondatsu'd, I think.
Sylvia just kind of... First, she kind of looks around the group. She goes well, I'm sorry we weren't all here for this, but thank you for accompany me on this one.
Null informs you that Isadora and Hyrule are on their way. Isadora went too fast and dilated outside of time.
Oh, is that all?
That's pretty fast.
She is very fast.
Is that
Sylvia
how that
will
works? I don't think that's how it works. Hold on. Bryn has to think really hard about this.
Sylvia will just kind of think for a minute and go like, no, you know what? I've seen enough dumb shit in this universe to know that that is exactly how that would work.
Doesn't that mean that she would show up earlier?
Well, no, you're in space.
Yeah?
Space is bullshit, as Gunbuster has told us.
Oh, that's right. Yes. Slower for us, fast
Yeah.
for her.
Yep.
And she has been on a planet this entire time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So
If you go forward enough, you actually end up in the next universe's version of now.
So yeah, that's basically Sylvia just kind of thanks you all for indulging her in what was very much this was not a necessary thing. This was just her getting incredibly specific revenge, and you all kind of came along.
Yeah. Null informs
She's
you
incredibly
all
great.
that Hyrule, the last update that she got is
Wait,
Hyrule found the mech.
Hold on. Bryn interrupts Noel. Why? He says, "Hold on a second. Why are you the one talking to us every time?"
Quinn is the Ashai thing, Arath. She's berserking in there. I'm sure it's fine.
No, it's not. Bryn jumps off his mech and goes over to your. Let me in. Hey, let me in. He's pounding on the mech. Open your
Are you winning?
your hatch.
Yeah.
You have to tell me if you're winning in there.
Are you winning, daughter? Null has to first make sure Quinn does not suffocate when she opens the pod, opens the cockpit to let Bryn in. But Null will expand so that Bryn can fit in, and then inflates, becoming big and large, and open her cockpit so you can get in. The chair is lashed Quinn to it, so Quinn can't touch the controls or anything. Null took over when Quinn tried to pod Sylvia's family and will not let her touch the controls anymore. Quinn's grounded.
Ooh, Bryn is not like this.
Yeah.
Bryn just he puts his hands on your helmet, on Quinn's helmet, and says, hey, you all right in there?
She is not all right in there. She's very upset. She's not really making much sense. Yeah. But she doesn't, Noel's I did not want to steal the show from whatever is going on with Sylvia. This is her time, but Quinn is not having the best time.
I don't like that you've restrained her in here.
Yeah,
No.
nor do I. But
Please stop doing that right now.
Noel hesitates and says,
Do it. I'm not joking.
Noel will de-restrain her, but you can feel Noel's tension. You can actually feel that pressure, that familiar pressure from back in the clans mission, when you felt the pressure and then everybody started rolling really well and I started attacking my own character. Remember that? The same pressure. That same pressure.
Yeah, what happens?
But Quinn does not attack Bryn. She just crumples to the ground sobbing and retching.
Okay. Well, Bryn would just
Noel makes a sound of surprise, like a garbled sound of surprise.
Sylvia's just gonna look at Bryn and go should we get her out of there?
Do you have an expanded compartment? I don't.
I can. Kopesh can fly her back. I probably stashed the Diana around here somewhere.
Should be all right. And you, Bryn, looks vaguely up at the inside of this cockpit. He's like, "We're gonna have a talk with you. I'm gonna have a talk with you later about teenage girls." Which I don't think you understand.
I understand this teenage girl in particular very extremely well.
You're being really extra right now.
Noel shrugged. Yes, I learned that from her. Well, hers It shrugs
Bryn
again.
thinks that this NHP is enabling this teenage girl in a bad way.
It literally stopped her from potting people, but go off, I guess.
Well, I mean, but it's also not doing. It's not take any action to maybe correct the behavior. It's only just going along doing its thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm actually gonna pull Quinn out of the mech and take her back to me.
No, lets you take her. I mean, she's not gonna stop you. She makes a sound of, I hope you can get her back to her senses. I tried playing soothing music and everything.
Oh my god. This is the worst possible thing to happen here.
Lo-fi beats to mourn your dead wife too.
Sylvia
As you
just
get
kind
out
of
of the mech. Oh, gone.
Sylvia just kind of looks at Noel and looks at her mech and goes like, Kopesh, take the controls. And then sits down inside Noel and goes like, look, you're perfectly capable of flying yourself. I'll sit here for a bit, and maybe I can figure out what was going on in her head if I'm sitting where she was sitting.
We can talk about it on the way in a pilot log, so we don't hog this up with too much role play. But I'll pilot log with you with Noel.
All right.
When you have time, so Noel can explain what went on while Quinn was missing for those several days.
Hey.
The TLDR is Noel. There are two Quins. Noel will actually tell you that, and Noel is familiar with a Quinn that is different than this one, who is way more violent. The reason Noel restrained her is she wasn't sure how different this Quinn was from the one she knows.
And it all begins to make sense.
So wait, hold on a second. So are there two, or was there one that he knew and now there's ours that he knows, but he left the other one behind?
Noel says that there are two that is one. You are trapped in a stable time loop. There is the original, and there is this one that exists in this rotation. We are all trapped in a stable time loop.
That's okay. Bryn just stops listening at that point. He's like, you know what? I'm not indulging this time travel shenanigans. There's one way you go through time is forward.
Really just like shrugs
Back in
and goes
my
like,
day.
you know what? I am really tired. Let's all just go home.
Yes, let's go back, please.
Let's get back to the Adolith and then back to the Flavor Town. Yes.
Coriander's just flying alongside Lyre like, so anyway, I guess that's another way you can bond between humans, right? So, I've tried eating and drinking and vengeance now. I still don't get them.
Vengeance is a good way to bond.
You are learning how to be a good human, Corey. You will surpass us all soon, at this rate.
You will become the most human, says Noel, laughing.
Wow, I had no idea I was so powerful.
You have one name. Of course you are powerful.
Like they say, being human is a race, and you are winning.
Noel laughs at that. You were born here. You know all of the laws of this place. We should consult.
We're adopted the laws of this land.
And I was
slaughtered by that.
Coriander knows like how this universe works versus the universe that Noel came from. That's all.
But now I have to think: is he talking about like legal laws and like laws of physics?
Laws of physics. She is
God
talking
damn it.
about laws of physics. And tangibility and time. How does time work in this reality, Coriander?
It goes in one direction, forward.
Oh. Sounds homophobic, says Noel with a chuckle, like a rumble of amusement in her voice.
Oh my god, Bryn has a headache.
You're able, with like the whole family around. I mean, with that, like once Quinn like composes herself, with everybody helping her, consoling her, giving her some Mountain Dew and some Doritos, putting her in her cat Kigu.
I don't give her Mountain Dew. That has caffeine in it. It's not what she needs right now.
She'll come
give her some
to-
sleepy time
she's,
tea.
She's extremely in a mess, and the first thing she asks is, "Where's Isadora?" Because like her whole family isn't here.
Isadora went for a lap. She'll be back. in a
She
minute.
went to a farm upstate.
No,
Says Noel, laughing.
You shut up.
But the
That is
thing
absolutely not what happened.
When Noel says that, Quinn also starts laughing, and you can see they actually they really like each other.
Oh no, the dark humor.
Yeah.
Oh god, there's two of them.
Yeah.
Oh,
Also,
my God.
Noel's voice is starting to sound a little familiar.
Oh. What does it sound like?
It's starting to sound like Rasha's voice.
Huh.
Anyway, Noel
Interesting.
just settles in and says, "Okay, so it's going to challenge Coriander to DDR since Coriander has a body now. Let's do this. Let's DDR."
Well, we only have 6 minutes, so
Yeah.
I feel like we should
That's
leave
just-
it up here unless we have
Yeah, I
any
guess we
major-
wrap up here and then
Yeah.
we take up the DDR challenge in downtime next week.
But Noel will also tell Bryn that as soon as Isadora and Hyrule catch up, right, out of time, well, as soon as you catch up to them, basically, they're going way faster than you, they'll get an update on their situation. But she assumes that Hyrule will not let any harm come to Isadora and everything will be fine. Probably safe to assume.
Yeah, they'll be fine.
Yeah. She actually
All right.
says Hyrule sent her some rough math of how long it will take. She did the math wrong, though, but she was in a heightened stress situation, so Noel can give you the exact second, down to the millisecond, and the exact location of where Isadora and Hyrule will be popping out in the next mission.
Is that based on our laws of physics or yours?
The ones that Coriander told her are what
my
they're
God.
based on. So yours,
Bryn
I
does
guess.
not like this NSP at all.
You told me to read Kill 6 Billion Demons. This is your fault.
It is my fault, isn't it?
Congratulations, you've played yourself.
That's just how it be sometimes,
And I learned, thanks to Sylvia's help, that Lancer is connected to the Kill 6 Billion Demons universe.
Well, that's every
Very,
universe.
very indirectly in
Yeah.
a
Kill
very
Six
minor
Billion
way,
is
yeah.
it covers all of creation,
Yep.
Yep.
which is every
You guys
universe.
are playing.
Yep. All right.
So
I'm gonna-
technically speaking, Kill 6 Billion Demons is connected to Street Fighter.
Yeah.
You could have Ryu from Streets
You-
in Kill 6 Billion Demons.
You could. Kill 6 Billion Demons Homestuck crossover when. All right. I'm gonna stop recording now. Goodbye.
Goodbye.